Need expertise and persuasion.
For fuck's sake.
It is hot!
I have been recording just the sound for this whole time because I have been on the wrong scene for OBS because I'm a dumb.
Oh well.
Oh well.
Things you learn. And then get labs. Is that
I guess you'll just have to put it up as an audio vlog just for us. Yeah, if I search around in the village, do any of them have a mall I can purchase?
More.
Yep.
thought you meant, like,
Probably
all
at
like
the
a shop.
smith. That's a. Let me check what they have actually. The smithy. Most can craft weapon or armor if needed. He's been making mostly short swords lately to arm up the village. But he could make you a mole. It
How
would
long will it
take a
take?
few
What?
days.
How long are we actually going to be in this village? Do we know?
You don't
How
know
long
yet.
to stay? Wait. The contract for the caravan was only to this location, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Because if we can stay here for a few days, then I want to pick up a maul as well. Because why not get bludgeoning damage? If we can't, then I'll find something else to pick up.
I would like to so you mentioned a smithy.
Yeah, there is a smithy.
I would like to use his smelting tools to recraft those 5 bullets and see if I can get myself any more.
Alright. I also decided to make a few modifications based on the adventure itself to what I told you to upgrade your gun.
Okay.
You can either spend 200 gold and 8 hours of work to do it, or you could choose to spend less gold, but the DC will be higher. You can if you spend 200 gold, you'll have a tinkering check of DC 10. If you spend 100 gold, the DC will be 15. If you spend 50 gold, the DC will be 20.
With the tinkering check.
Yeah, with the tinkering check.
Which is
Dex plus
my
proficiency.
Dex?
Or
right.
Dex. I think we said Dex.
We said Dex. I was just remembering wrong.
Because you've already prepared it, you know what you want to do. It's just like actually making it work.
100 gold.
Basically, if I pay the money to get a maul, am I actually going to be able to obtain it?
You will be in 2 days.
Okay,
Then I'm going to, which makes me think something's going to happen in between. I want to pay for a maul, but only if I'm actually going to be able to get said maul. In terms of the adventure itself, like it's
The
a one
smith
shot,
is going
not a
to
long
tell
shot.
you, I'm going to make you a maul if you pay me half up front and half on delivery, because I don't
Okay.
want to spend that much time working on something and you not picking it up.
Okay, that's fine. And he says 2 days.
2 days.
Okay, I pay him 5 gold now, and I say I'll be back in the 2 days that you said. Because why not have more weapons as a barbarian?
Yup. Which one of you picked up the giant toenails?
I did.
Oh, yeah,
Right.
he had all of them.
You can find a merchant, a traveling merchant in the camping site that will buy them off you
Okay.
for 100 gold.
Yeah, I could barter up some more, but sure, we'll go with 100 gold. So that's 100 split between us all, yeah?
Yep.
100 split.
So 20 each.
Right, is...
Yeah,
so
at this point, Remiel has kind of wandered off and you can't find him in the village.
Cool. DM,
Hello.
Yes,
would
that
this
is me.
be something, if I were to upgrade my pistol?
Yeah.
Would it be something that would break it if I was
No.
not able to upgrade it?
No, you
So it-
can
it-
just take apart the modifications.
Okay.
I'm not that mean.
Thank fuck. So what was the DC if I spent 100 gold? That was
15.
15?
Yep.
And I spent 8 hours on it.
Yep. Basically the rest of the day and a little bit of the evening.
Okay. What would it take for me to craft a second pistol? Prototype, not the actual pistol.
Given that you already know how to make it and that you that you know what you need to do, probably 25 gold.
Okay. I want to roll for the ammo first. I want to see if I can.
All right.
Ritual spells make it so it's 10 times longer casting time, right?
Yes. So one action will take you 1 minute.
Okay. And 1 minute takes 10 minutes.
Okay. Yeah. Can I roll for ammo first?
Yes, go ahead.
All right. My little D10 or D20 that likes me.
Does a ritual have to use
Spell slots? No. That's the point of rituals.
so for material components? Does it still
Yes.
use
Yes, that it does.
cost?
Yeah, that it does.
Right.
So that's 19 for making bullets on the Tinker check.
Yeah, you make about 20 bullets.
Excellent. Puts me at 45. I'm happy.
DM, can I also pick up a grappling hook if I don't already have one of the
that you
explorer's kit?
can easily pick up, yes.
I
there
didn't
is
check if the explorer's kit
there
has
is
one in
a
it already.
trading post that's held by a halfling called Calder, and he will he sells everything in PHB except anything that's over 45 gold pieces. So grappling hook is actually part of the climber's kit,
You know what?
which is 25 gold.
Yeah,
Or you can buy just a grappling hook for 2 gold. Actually,
And the bullets cost me 2 gold, you said?
yes.
Where is gold?
can I buy a Dungeoneer's pack and a grappling hook for a total of 14 gold?
Yes.
Cool. Which basically doubles the amount of torches I have. I get pitons, crowbar, hammer, grappling hook, an extra water skin, and double the amount of torches and rations I had already.
Mm-hmm.
I think that will probably put you overweight by a lot. That's
He's a
probably
half-orc.
close to like 120 pounds.
I didn't actually put the original weight of the explorer's pack down because I couldn't find it. Now, how much does an explorer's pack weigh? I can't seem to see it.
Well,
I've got an explorer's pack already.
There.
The explorer's pack is not that heavy, I think, because it doesn't have anything extremely heavy in it.
It's got 50 foot of hempen rope.
Yeah, but
That's 50 feet.
yeah, that's 50 feet. But to be fair, if you buy a Dungeoneer's pack, you end up with like 2 backpacks. Well, actually, it doesn't have a bedroll.
Yeah, but I started with an explorer's pack.
Yeah. I think
Because I
the
put a
packs.
backpack in a
I think the
backpack.
packs are just for starting equipment. To be fair.
So that's
Okay, I need to look up weight
46.5.
limits. I actually need to look up weight limits in 5e. I've got a high strength score, so it should be alright. But
It's 50.
Your carrying capacity is 15 times strength.
Yeah, 15 times your strength.
15 times strength. I've got a strength of 16.
Not your modifier.
Oh, so 3.
Your score.
Oh yeah,
So-
yeah, 16. 16 times 15 then.
16
Yeah.
times 15. So how much of that is a light load?
I don't know if they have light and all
I
that.
don't remember. I don't want to worry about that too much.
Yeah, what?
But I'm going to say that you can't buy the packs because they're not like standard kits that you find in any
Starting
shop.
equipment.
You'd have to buy the things individually.
Okay, fine. Then I buy a crowbar, a hammer, 10 pitons,
Alright.
and a grappling hook.
So, crowbar, that's 2 gold. Hammer, that's 1, so that's 3. Grappling hook, it's 5.
5.
And pitons are, or
5
pythons, I don't know.
copper each.
Yeah, so that's
5 silver.
1 silver for yeah. So 5 gold and 5 silver.
That is entirely fine.
Okay, I'm gonna go for the pistol upgrade.
All right.
I'm so nervous.
Which how much gold are you spending on it?
Mm, 200.
All right. Go ahead.
Because I'm chicken shit like that. No, I'll spend 100.
Do you have 200 gold?
Yeah, barely.
All right.
I'll spend 100 actually. Fuck.
Yes.
No. I think that was 13. Yeah, 13. Fuck me! It was my tiny diamond. That's the one that usually loves me. God damn it, I should have come with the 200. So that was 100 I wasted, and I now can't attempt it again.
Nope.
Or can I?
Not
was only
yet.
one day.
You spend like your whole day in the back shop of the smithy, who just sometimes give you weird looks at what you're doing while he's trying to make this mole, and other things. And you didn't manage to do it. It doesn't work the way you want. You take some time just on taking away the mods that you added and making sure your pistol is back in order. What is everyone else doing while
So
Selhene
wait,
does
did we
that?
get the reward for the caravan?
Yes, you did.
how
Azam
much
paid
was that?
you and then went to the camping site.
How much was that?
The caravan
That
was
was
20.
20.
The statue was 10. And then we accrued 9 from various things in the Goblin Gatehouse.
Okay, so that's another 30. I didn't keep track of. Alright.
So minus 100 gold.
Alright. Well. Yeah, I'm gonna buy a healer's kit.
Okay.
And that's a how much are healing potions?
Healing potions, you can't find any at the trading post. However, there is an alchemist, a herbalist shop, where you might find some. You'd have to talk to
will.
the owner.
Go to the alchemist shop.
Alright, you are greeted by an elderly human man called Silas. He runs the shop, but he doesn't know much about potions. It was his wife who took care of all of this, and she recently passed away. He has a bunch of things that he's getting rid of his stock. The only thing he really knows he doesn't know how much things cost. So he's trusting in the people who buy things to pay the fair price. The only thing he can tell you about is he's also selling. He's selling some holy water, some acid, some antitoxin, one perfume, one alchemist fire. He has one potion of healing, 2 bottles of ink, 1 thing of poison, 1 thing of lavender dye, 5 bath oils, one of something he calls Silas's wake-up sauce, which neutralizes the effects of intoxication on a creature for 24 hours. Basically, it's a anti-hangover.
Yes, please.
And 2 vials of an unknown blue liquid.
Somebody take the liquid.
I mean,
You're not there.
I know, but
That
somebody
is
take the
hangover.
liquid.
Alright, he
Whenever
sells...
a DM says unknown liquid, take it.
He sells the Silas's wake-up sauce for 10 gold pieces. That's the only thing that he knows the value of, because he makes it.
He seems a fair man. I will gladly take it for that.
Alright. He has 1 potion of healing, I mentioned. The normal price, would be 50 gold.
50?
Yeah.
It's like, Well, I mean, the potion of healing are valid.
They do 2d4 plus
4.
4 healing.
No, plus 2.
No, plus 2, yeah. I was like,
Sorry.
is that right?
No, that's the greater. My bad.
He does not know how much it is worth, so you decide how much you want to pay
I'll tell him.
for it.
I'll give him 25 gold pieces for the potion.
All right.
DM, what's
Yes?
an alchemist's fire?
Sorry?
What's an alchemist's fire?
It's a
Napalm.
thing that you can throw at people and make them blow up. Let me read you the details.
It's basically napalm. In a glass.
Yeah, it ignites when exposed to air. As an action, you can throw this flask up to 20 feet, shattering on impact, and make a ranged attack against a creature or object, treating it as an improvised weapon. On a hit, the target takes 1d4 fire damage at the start of each of its turn. It can end this damage by using its action to make a dexterity check to extinguish the flames. Do you want to buy anything other than the wake-up sauce and the potion of healing?
Well, the mysterious blue liquid has gotten me intrigued. I'm not willing to follow through on that. So,
So wait, he doesn't know what it is?
He doesn't know what it is.
what kind of check would I need to make?
You could make a nature check.
Oh, nature. I just got that is one of my skills. Alright.
I have so many frickin' spells now.
That's going to be a 20 nature check.
Well, you know it's an antidote to some type of poison.
Jeez. That's all that a 20 gave you?
Yep. Because it's not something Usual.
Uh,
We're probably gonna need it.
this is pretty much like what happens when a game gives you a stash of potions. Just
Yeah.
a door.
I will give him. I'll give him 20 gold pieces for one of the barrels.
Alright. So he still has one.
Wait, was it a barrel or a vial?
Oh, it's a vial.
Oh, vial? Then I'll give him 20 for both of them.
Okay. Alright.
I really don't know what type of stuff I'm wanting to be getting. I guess I'll... Was that... Wait, so which place is it that those two have gone to? Or that everyone's gone to?
I'm in the smithy.
Yeah.
Still.
Selhene is spending the whole day at the smithy. Krark went by the smithy and ordered a mole, basically.
The hair's potion.
Your bard went to the herbalist/alchemist shop.
Yeah, I guess I'll have headed there once I've... I guess my delay was me looking through my grimoire that I received overnight.
Alright.
And I apologise that I wasn't paying attention, I was sorting out spells.
Alright.
So
Your bard also went to the... no, your barbarian also went to the trading outpost.
Oh, no, I mean, what the alchemist had for sale.
At this point, it has to sell holy water, acid, antitoxin, perfume, alchemist fire, ink, poison, lavender dye, bath oil, and that's about it.
Okay, no, like, healing potions or anything like that.
Nope, because the only one he had has been bought.
Ah, oh well.
Gee, I wonder who could have done that.
You'll probably need it more than I will, to be fair.
Yes?
With the rest of my evening, I would like to draft a letter and then find either a runner or an Airy to take the letter back to Sundapar and my fiance.
Alright, at the camp where there are several caravan stops there, you find someone who is going in that direction and can deliver your letter.
Excellent.
I suppose, since there's nothing here, no potions there of interest to me. Is there like a library?
No.
Nowhere that I'd go to find knowledge.
Not
like
really. There is a tavern.
Not kind of the
Different
knowledge.
type of knowledge.
Or this scrawny
liquid
tiefling going into the tavern looking for knowledge about stars and stuff. Oh, okay. I'm up the creek without a paddle, basically.
Alright, while you guys are visiting the village and doing things and stuff, at some point during the, a bit before the time for dinner, there are children or villager that tell you that, where's his name? That Ragnar, the owner of the Golden Tankard, is inviting you for dinner in his tavern.
I'm down for that, if everyone else is.
I believe if it's dinner and not supper, I am still going to be tinkering and or writing letters.
Yes. You are busy and you are going to pass. Because you are super busy.
I'm like stripped down to just my bindings and a big old white soot-stained shirt, like trying to keep my hair out of the way.
I'll make sure someone takes her food. I'll be the nice guy. And then promptly go get wasted.
Yay!
Yay! Um,
Where's our Dragonborn friend in all of this?
I don't know. Where's Daphne?
I'm here.
Yeah, you're here. What have you been doing this whole time?
Well, first off, is there it's a smallish village, right?
Yeah, it's a rather small village.
Is there a shrine to Bahamut?
No.
No. All right. Then...
There is a temple that has 4 divinities in it, but not Bahamut.
All right. So I'm just going to do my devotions, somewhere in nature for a while, and then I'm going to inquire around town to see if there's anyone hiring.
There are a few caravans who are passing through, but they have already guards and everything. Azam tells you that in a few days he might be going back once he's sold his wares and bought some new stuff. So maybe ask him in a couple of days. He's not sure yet exactly when he's gonna be leaving.
Okay. That's pretty much what I've been up to.
All right.
I don't have anything to buy, so.
When you get to the tavern, one at a time or together, depending on where you guys were.
How much is... Oh shit, sorry. I don't know how much, not leather armor, but the one above it.
Studded leather?
Studded leather?
Yeah, how much is it?
Actually, yeah, that's a good question.
Studded leather is
Should've
45 gold pieces.
Son of a
Can
bitch,
I
should've
buy
done.
some and sell my current leather to lower the price down?
You could, since it's used, you'll sell it at half price, so you'll sell it for 5 gold pieces.
It's fine, so... Doing that, it cost me 40 total?
Yeah.
Cool.
Alright.
I now have slightly better AC.
Oh, I'm hanging back. This is fine.
You guys are all really fucking squishy.
Yep,
Sorry.
I'm at 13 now instead of 12.
I'm only
That's
squishy
good.
when I'm not in my armor.
This is true.
I'm a bard!
I'm sorry, what is this thing you call armor?
It's the
Not all of us get
impenetrable
our
stuff I
COD
wear.
to our AC.
It's the reason I clank when I walk.
Oh,
Alright.
Krark's actually got 10 intelligence. He knows what armor is. He just don't give a fuck.
Oh, barbarians.
Mm-hmm.
Alright,
Yeah,
so...
we're the ones that do 32 damage in a single hit to the DM boss.
Well, it was a crit.
So,
Alright, so, you guys get to the tavern, and, you are greeted by the
it's the
owner.
bartender named Davin.
He's a large, burly man with prominent sideburns and a dark hair. And he notices you as soon as you enter, and he goes, "Welcome, friends, welcome! I am Ragnar. Come in and make yourselves comfortable." And he ushers you to a table near the hearth. He introduces you to his daughter Elsbeth, who's going to be your waitress tonight. Like, he's trying to make it sound very pompous, but it's just a small tavern. But he's trying to make a good impression on you guys.
And he doesn't question the fact there's a 7-foot tall half-orc and a 6'7" dragonborn?
Nope, he saw you deliver the statue to the temple earlier
We're friends.
in the day.
Wow.
They serve you food, and one of you might tell them to send some food to Selhene, because I think someone said they would.
Nathaniel brought me food.
Yeah.
I made sure to bring.
And he sits down with you and starts talking. And he says, "Well, I know that you've brought the statue of Angerat to our humble village, and I thank you hugely. I've heard you had some trouble on the road.
Quite a bit, actually.
Well, you seem like the kind of folk who can take care of trouble.
Wouldn't be here now if we didn't.
Our village kind of suffered recently. I don't know if you've noticed. We don't have a lot of things. The cult of the dragon kind of took over the town, and they brought trouble with them. They disappeared not so long ago, but they've been hunting the place to depletion. That we don't have much left. You might have noticed that the meat stew that we brought you is not exactly of the finest meat. It is mostly squirrel today.
I put my hand up, sort of stopping him right there, saying, "We've been on the road for 10 days. Food is quite welcome regardless."
The town is in quite low spirits, and I was thinking that we should have something to celebrate the arrival of the statue of Engerad that will represent it represents spring, so things growing back, and that this town needs to grow back also to full strength. And I was thinking of organizing a feast, sorry. But we would need someone to go out and actually hunt some game. And the only place in the region that I know of that still has plenty of game is Weathercoat Forest, which is not far, half a day's walk away. But the locals kind of don't like hunting there because they're superstitious.
And the catch.
What superstition worries the villagers? I'm sort of eagerly leaning in because I actually really want to know.
Says the
Yeah.
guy getting his powers.
There are ancient
Yes.
stories.
God.
There are ancient stories of folks not returning from the woods, but it's all hogwash.
I'm sort of looking a bit disheartened at the fact it's just missing people.
It's been centuries. People just don't go there anymore. It's just who knows if those stories are even true.
So whatever monster's lurking there, it's also starving. That's gonna go so well.
It's probably if it's just one creature that somehow happens to be chomping on people. It's been starving for the past 100 years. It's probably dead by now.
Krark sort of glances up from his stew
Maybe
at
it
this
was
point, having not
hibernating.
really. Krark glances up from his stew, having not really paid attention. Just kind of grunts. Sounds like a good place for a cult to be based. You mentioned Cult of the Dragon, right? And sort of adds a comment in Orcish about how humans are just so scared to go into places.
The cult of the dragon are gone. I believe they've been vanquished by some heroes not so far away from here. They've just scattered to the winds, and we've been left to our own devices for a while now. Trying to get back to normal life. Would you consider going on that
I'd
mission,
love to.
on that hunt for me?
I just interrupt in saying I'd love to.
I would,
wanna-
of course,
Nothing
be
better
able
to
to pay you if you do that for your services.
How soon does it have to be done? I'm waiting for the smith to complete a maul I paid him for today.
Probably not tomorrow, the day after that. That would be good.
Sounds fine to me.
But the time to go to the forest hunt, you would have to leave tomorrow.
When did the blacksmith say?
The day after that.
So the day we came back.
Yeah.
Great. Okay. You really don't want me to have bludgeoning damage.
I think that a smithy that has no experience making a mole would take a while to do it.
Unless you want it to fall apart.
I turn to the party and sort of like, no, hunting game isn't really my thing, but I really want to know what this superstition is.
If it's just game, we can sit back and let you do all the work. That's what you're here for, right, sorcerer?
I kind of like taken aback by the word sorcerer, but then go, no, fine. I prefer hunting down whatever it is disturbing these people, because it could be quite interesting. It's a game thing, hoping that some of you guys will...
I assure you, he interrupts you, I assure you there is nothing disturbing anyone. It's just stupid superstitions that people don't dare to go into the woods, because you just don't go into the Weathercoat woods.
When you go down to the woods today...
I audibly sigh.
I mean, hunting stories and scary stories. I'm game.
Can I hunt you if you're game?
I'm not
Disadvantage on the next roll for that horrible pun.
Oh shit, I completely forgot my tea.
DM being right back.
Right, that was cold. The tea that's still in the teapot should be warm though. Yeah, that's fine. That is
Remind me how much health your Warlock has, Umbra?
21.
I'll still crit you.
I might be able to
Right.
survive one hit that isn't a crit. That's about it. I've got a few new tools. So yeah, I am visibly disheartened at the continuous insistence that there is no superstition.
Oh, come on. I'm sure there's something out there.
I hope so.
Hunting trip in the morning, gather some game.
As you
and
are
other
agreeing to this deal, there is a human man and someone who's clearly his son that's probably around 18 that enter the place, and they see you and immediately start shouting, I knew it! Haven't you done enough, Ragnar? Now you're going to drag these poor folk into your trouble? What are you cooking up this time? It's because of you that we had so much trouble with the worm fanatics to begin with.
I want to take a good look at them. Perception
Worm
check of a
fanatics?
21.
Yeah.
WYRM.
Yeah.
Dragon.
Oh no, I understood perfectly well.
The room
perception check is
erupts in
21.
roar, and there's back and forth between people in the tavern, and they seem to be split in two between who supports whom.
I take a good look at those two. Perception check of a 21.
Okay.
Insight?
Perception?
Yeah, wouldn't that be insight?
If you're trying to discover motives, it's insight. If you're like looking for something on them, it'd be perception.
I just want to take a look at them, see if they've got any weapons, how good their clothes are.
They seem to be townsfolk. They're like decently clothed, but not better than most people in the town. Not as well clothed as Ragnar.
Weapons?
None.
Okay.
I'm going to if a fight actually starts, I want to cast Thaumaturgy on my own voice. But that's only if a fight starts.
Alright, so you're readying that action. You can hear some people shouting, Ragnar is a traitor and can't be trusted, he's going to sell us out again. And other people are like, fool, were it not for Ragnar's cooperation, our village wouldn't even be here today. Basically, what you can gather from the shouting is that Ragnar cooperated with the Cult of the Dragon when they were here. And some people think he did it for his own gain, and others think he did it to help the village. But clearly there's a good part of the village who doesn't like him much at the moment.
Well, no one... Collaborators are, traditionally despised.
Indeed.
Wait, is this about the tavern owner or the guy that came
No,
out?
the tavern owner.
Well, it's about the tavern owner, but the guy that came out is accusing him.
Who appears to be his son?
No, a man and his son.
Oh, okay.
Sorry,
I want
if I wasn't clear.
to. I want to beckon over the guy that initially made the accusation to the table with us and Ragnar. Just like, come over here now. With that half-orc glare of just don't argue.
He comes over and he tells you, you really shouldn't listen to him. What has he been telling you again?
What do you mean? If it hadn't been for him, you wouldn't have been in so much trouble.
He cooperated with those crazy guys. He helped them out. He was kind to them. I'm pretty sure he basically invited them to stay in because it brought him gold.
Would they have killed everybody if he didn't?
Who knows? Probably not. If we had stood together and fought. Fighting? Ragnar says, that's ridiculous. They tore through the few guards that we actually had. There was nothing we could have done other than surrendering and letting them have control for... It was for the good of the village.
He's right. If it would have cost lives, there's no way that you should have fought against them unless you were certain you would win. And
You're one to talk.
and no offense, but none of you are particularly skilled at fighting. And if they could take over that quickly and wipe out the few guards that you had, it's better not to.
So what does he want from you anyway?
He's just asking us to go out hunting. And honestly, I don't see a problem with that.
Hunting for a feast to celebrate the return of... Oh, to celebrate the arrival of the statue of your god.
Is there a problem with that?
There's nothing to hunt around here.
That's why we're heading to the forest.
I love how nonchalant you are about that.
So he turns to the rest of the there's most of the people in the village around
I
here
stop him from
at
turning around.
this point.
I stop him from turning around and say, we're not over there, we're here. What does he want to say?
I am going to address the village. So we're just going to let those strangers go and throw us a feast and go into the perilous Weathercoat woods without even a representative of the village?
I mean, you're welcome to come with us.
And there's like a bit of a silence after that, and then his son speaks up and goes, I will go. I will represent our village in the hunt.
Oh, please fucking no.
How old is he?
He's 18.
Oh boy, escort quest. I mean, if you're so worried about it, why don't you join us? It's just a hunt.
And,
Or does your stomach turn at the sight
Elspeth-
of some poor innocent animals being killed for food?
Elspeth, the Ragnar's daughter that has been serving up the food, turns to the young man and goes, Wallace Cartwright, you will do no such thing. But her father tries to stop her, and Wallace goes, I will represent the honor of our village and prove myself.
Oh,
The
God.
the guy that
Prove
came to our
yourself
table-
against rabbits and deer. Boy, I don't think you understand what a hunt is.
the
And
guy
if there's something more serious, then you shouldn't be anywhere near it.
the guy that came to our table. I asked him specifically, is there some superstition or some reason why that forest is meant to be dangerous?
People sometimes just don't come back. We've stopped going there because people don't come back.
Don't
It's
know
bad
why.
hunting there. We don't hunt there.
Do you not know why they disappear? And is it everyone that goes in there disappears, or just some?
I don't know, it's been too long since anyone has gone there. It's just... All I can tell you is that you don't hunt there.
I lean
If
back.
it's been so long since someone's disappeared, then how do you know it's even still a bad place to go?
Fine! Do whatever you will. And
I've leant back.
he walks away.
I've leant back, like, grabbed my hair, like, a small amount of hair that's on my tiefling head, just to groan audibly at, like, how no one knows whatever the fuck this superstition is.
Wallace stays by your table and goes, so, when are we going to hunt?
You're way too eager, kid.
I
Yeah, way
need
too
to
eager.
prove myself, guys. I'm not gonna stay in this stupid, dumb-ass village forever.
Prove yourself against rabbits and deer. We had
Somebody-
to cut our way through a small army of goblins
No,
and
but
hobgoblins to get here.
Going to the Weather Coast woods, it's going to be a proof of my courage. Nobody's gone there for 100, 200 years.
Yeah, Sonic, the kid can come along.
Somebody please pull a vax on this idiot. Please?
Belinda has no leg to stand on. She's 16.
Oh my god!
Dragonborn.
Dragonborn mature much faster. They reach basically kind of adulthood at 15, but she's barely legal.
I can't remember tiefling
They're
ages.
still legal.
I think tieflings age as fast as humans.
Yeah.
Tieflings.
Excuse me just a moment. The dog is wasting away to a shadow of his former self, so I'm gonna go feed him.
The
Okay.
dog is such a whiny little bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, same rate as humans.
Yeah, I thought so.
They just last longer.
So I imagine I'm a bit more on the... Before middle-aged, but quite...
How old is everybody anyway?
I'm gonna guesstimate I'm about, like, 38.
I actually need to check Half-Orc ages.
Guys.
Right? The
Um,
thing.
To be fair, Krark is only like 20.
They
Yeah.
mature at the age of 14, half-orcs.
Yeah,
He's pretty middle-aged.
he's been
No, I
around
think
a
they-
while.
they live as long as humans do.
They tend to live slightly shorter
until
and mature
75.
slightly earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
they
Krark has been around. He was with mercenaries for a while. Then some stuff happened, and then he's been adventuring, and then he retired as some muscle. He's been around.
don't really live longer than 75, half-orcs.
Is that lifestyle or genetics?
I imagine that's genetics. Lifestyle probably brings that a bit further back.
Yeah, because orcs don't live that long either.
Hmm.
Well, actually, I
Yeah.
don't know how long orcs live.
But
Goblins don't live long.
Yeah, Krark's only 20.
Jeez.
Babies.
Chris, I'm
Hey, Krark
I'm
is
the
older
oldest
than
one
I
here,
am.
and I'm the one living the wildest lifestyle. Jeez.
Hey,
You're
Krark is
probably
older
one
than
of
I
the
am.
youngest here, as in person.
I mean, yeah, person, yeah. Character-wise, like, Jesus.
Yeah, you're still in college, right?
You're
Yeah.
surrounded by a bunch of kids.
Actually, that's not saying much. I graduated college when I was 25. How old are you?
19?
Oh, fuck me.
So Mirror and I are the exact same age.
You're such a baby. I forget that you're such a baby.
Sorry.
You're all babies.
Yeah, no, legit.
Carried
Yeah,
myself
get
really
out.
well.
He's such a baby, but he can still grow more facial hair than I can.
I love that basically our oldest player is playing the youngest character, and
Yep.
one of our youngest players is playing the oldest character.
That's pretty cool.
And then there's
Yeah.
the drunk. And then there's
think
the
I'm
drunk
older than-
21-year-old playing the tiefling.
I'm older than all of you by a very wide margin.
I think so, yes.
Mm.
And then the alcoholic 21-year-old is playing the tiefling.
Yeah, I'm not actually drinking too much
It
on
was
this
that or
pack.
the female drow.
Oh, I'm sorry. The drunk 21-year-old. I forget alcoholics go to meetings.
Exactly, true.
Okay.
Thank you very much for a smile, Glenn.
So when are we leaving? When are we leaving for this hunt?
Kid, if you're not ready to see a goblin captain impaled by his ass on a javelin, I'm
I
not
am
sure you
ready!
wanna-
Okay, kid. We're gonna leave in 2 days' time.
Make a deception
Make a
check.
deception check.
Wait, can I assist him? By
Sure,
nodding along?
sure.
Does that
So
give
you
me
have
advantage?
advantage. You roll
Do
twice,
I
pick
get
the
to make-
highest.
Do I get to make an intimidate check for what I said to him?
Alright, so that's going to be a 20 deception.
2 days. Okay, 2 days. I can do that.
Oh, God.
Alright.
Give me a second, 'cause I need to get a drink.
He's just totally gonna follow us.
I'm
that.
Yes, but not for 2 days' time.
gonna telepathically talk to our bard and be like, nice, nice.
But have you guys know the
on.
Call of Cthulhu system, right?
Not
Or
really.
know of it? I once
No.
played a one-shot where the kid of the guy who we were taking our mission from to go investigate his old house was trying to find out anything from us, but we gave him so little information. He physically could not turn up at the house. He had no idea where we were, so the DM had to cut out his entire bit of the story. He told us about it afterwards. We were just like, sorry, you shouldn't have put a kid near any mystical stuff.
But there's always kids near mystical stuff.
Kids are mystical stuff.
Alright.
Yeah, BRB, because I need a drink. I'll
Okay.
be like, you can carry on without me for a while. I doubt Krark will do anything. If we get into a fight, you know how Krark acts.
Believe me, I do. I play a half-orc barbarian fighter.
Question: which way would we be going to leave?
Let me. I don't remember. Let me check the map of. Farron. Well, of the Swords Ghost. I'm opening a book that has nothing to do with this, but it's set in the same place ish.
Okay. Well, whichever way we set in, whichever way we're going, I tell him to meet us at the opposite side so that we can test him to make sure he's ready for it. And I tell him to get there early and to wait for us there, so that if you know.
Alright, make another deception check.
Is that with
Can-
advantage as well?
Not really, but he's not gonna need it with what I rolled.
Oh, what's that one?
I rolled a 6, so that's via an 11.
Yeah. That's better
Can I
than
get
his
that
2!
advantage?
I rolled a 6,
You rolled a
but now
2?
it's doubled.
Yeah,
I
it's
get
gonna
better
be
than-
to the east, the actual east of there. You
Alright, so I
kind
tell him to meet
you
us at
kind
the
of
west
went
gate
along
tomorrow.
it when the road that led you to Parnast was kind of along it. Alright. In 2 days, at dawn. Noted. I'll be there.
Alright.
You can count on me.
Okay. Alright. We're counting on you, kid.
I'm just nodding along, like, good stuff, good stuff.
All
Belinda
right.
has no guile whatsoever, so she's very studiously eating her her stew or whatever she has in front of her, so as not to give anything away.
Alright,
Where you going? Oh, that's right. Yeah, come get Dragon.
Wallace excitedly leaves you, and
Right back, guys.
I high-five the Warlock.
High five, I return the high five.
Elsbeth, who had been standing next to you guys, says, "Thank you. He can be so rash sometimes." And her father gives her a stern look, like, "Really, really, him?"
Ah, they're in love. He's just
wait,
doing it to
wait.
impress the girl.
I know it's obvious, but insight checking that shit.
Go for
I want
it.
to be sure. That's a 15 plus
Yeah,
0.
clearly she feels for him. He didn't seem all that concerned about that. Like, he just wanted to go on his hunt, and when she objected, he didn't seem to really pay it much to mind.
Okay.
And her father is not very happy about the whole thing. Alright,
Sorry, disappeared.
that's okay. While you were gone, the others established that Ragnar's daughter is in love with Wallace.
It took an establishment of that.
I want to be sure.
Okay.
I just wanted to be sure, so I insight checked it.
Right.
Alright, the rest of the evening goes by without much of much trouble. Later, you join once you've finished your tinkering and writing your letter. Selhene, you joins them. You join them to maybe get a last drink or something.
Drink, stew, and/or equivalent, simple traveling fare, and a room for the evening.
The tavern is just a tavern. It's not an inn.
Oh.
You
Right.
are being told that people who come over can either stay in what used to be the stables, which are a big building in the north of town. It used to be the stables, but while the cult of the dragon were there, they kept wyverns in there, so animals will not go in there because the smell is... It's not that strong, but to the animals it's not good. And they say... Ragnar says animal, but then he goes on... animals, then he goes on to explaining. Mostly that's Caravania's animals. We don't have much left except for old Gertrude, which is our old cow. Everything else that we had, any horses, cows, have been slaughtered to sustain the cult while they were there.
Do we know
Right,
how?
I'm gonna go sleep with the caravanners out in the northern.
You can do
section.
that too. You can camp north of the town with the rest of the Caravaniers.
Doing that.
Aside from
Sorry
that,
for
is there
delaying
anything else?
back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. You were saying?
So is it just basically stables or caravanners?
Yeah, basically.
Nowhere else.
No, they don't have an inn.
Which would be, I'm assuming the caravans camping would be a bit better quality than the stables.
Probably, but it's outdoors.
I'm fine with outdoors. I get to see the sky.
Okay.
I prefer social. circle, so I will be with Armenos as well.
Yeah,
Alright.
I'll go to the caravanners.
Belinda, you're going with the rest,
Yeah.
I suppose.
Yeah.
Alright. So the night goes without a hitch. There are a few people kind of guarding the place loosely during the evening. It's you guys can just rest easy, and on the morning you guys wake up and are ready to go, unless there's anything you want to do before you leave for the hunt.
Oh, you know what? Actually, I'm going to get a crossbow. Come to think of it,
Okay.
and as many bolts as I can reasonably carry.
That would be
Seriously?
probably...
Well, the only
Sorry,
weapon
guys.
I have.
Not you. My mother is here. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Are you kidding me?
Because I just realized we're going hunting, and all I have is a longsword. So
a crossbow, hand crossbow or heavy crossbow?
a heavy crossbow. Why not?
Heavy
we come ac-
crossbow.
If we come across deer.
Yeah, that costs 50 gold coins.
Okay.
And it does 1d10 piercing damage. And it's heavy, two-handed, and with loading property. Which means that you take one action to fire, and then the next action to put one piece of ammunition back. Or you can use your... Wait, when you use action... Oh no, that just means that if you had multi-attack, like, you could only fire one piece of ammunition, but per turn.
And if I don't have multi-attack?
It doesn't change anything for you then.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just...
I mean,
I'm not used to the loading property, as is.
neither am I. I've never... you guys still don't have the...
We still don't have a
Still doesn't have a
crossbow.
bow. Still doesn't have a bow, so...
Yeah.
so
It's crossbows specifically. You can make multiple attacks with bows. Alright, so you pick that up at the smithy. Yeah.
I would also like to pick up, if I can, 3 daggers, I suppose.
You should be able to. Yeah.
Unless they have like a bandolier with throwing knives, which is pretty much what I want.
You can find a couple of daggers. They will cost daggers.
I mean, I have quite a few daggers on me if you need more.
Well, I'm not planning on retrieving them. I want things to throw, in case I don't have time to reload my pistol.
Well, I mean, as long as I'm keeping one on myself for self-defense, I don't really need 3.
You have 4 daggers?
No, I have 3.
3.
So, I don't need 3 in total, but as long as I keep one of them, I can give you the other 2.
Excellent.
Otherwise, they would cost you 2 gold pieces each. Daggers aren't expensive.
Sure, I will take, if you are fine, I'll take the daggers. What are you doing? Son, are you kidding me? Get out of here! What the fuck? You're fucking with me! Good fucking god!
What's going on?
Such vulgarity to one's own mother.
I got a veggie tray. Which is, no, it's okay. It's like I picked one up at the grocery store. My mother comes in with a misshapen, fucking hell, mother, a misshapen tomato, like one of the little tiny squirt/cherry tomato things, and a carrot, and she puts them down, and it looks like a cock and balls, and I'm fucking not even kidding. This is my goddamn mother. She does this, and then she snickers as she leaves the fucking room. She's 53.
Growing old is
You're
mandatory.
never too old for dick jokes.
You're like the biggest child I know.
Growing old is mandatory. Growing up, now that's optional.
Yeah.
never even
Yeah, this
found
is
that.
reminding me of.
It's not even optional for her. She
Right.
doesn't know the Tiki Box exists.
Yeah, that's reminding me of well, she's not technically my aunt, but my aunt Chris. Yeah, she outdrinks the rest of us whenever the family gets together.
Yeah.
Most families have that creepy uncle that outdrinks everyone. You have the aunt.
Yeah, no, I have the German,
That's all of my aunts.
not aunt.
All of my aunts can drink me at the table.
I'm amazed
All of them.
Ragnar didn't correct you when you told the kid 2 days.
Alright, so.
So I now have 2 daggers. Or 1 dagger.
I don't know, did you buy any? Did you take the ones that your Warlock gave you?
I have 2 spare to give if you wish.
Was it Artemis that gave me the daggers?
Armenos, yeah.
Armenos. Yeah, I will take those.
Okay, I'll take 2 of these daggers off. I now just have the 1 dagger.
What's a dagger?
It's a very large toothpick.
Yeah, the Krark, yeah.
Alright, anyone else wants to do anything?
I'm quite content.
Nope, I'm good.
I was
I'm
giving
good.
Wallace a chance to notice you guys, but he's sleeping.
Thank you.
Well, you do
Okay.
have to leave early
Son of a-
if you want to go hunting.
Alright,
We have to leave really early considering it'll take us half day to get there.
With it.
Yeah, but we're doing it for a good cause.
Hmm.
That's chaotic good in its finest.
Speak for yourself, I'm chaotic neutral.
That's why you didn't have any say in it. You were the one convincing him. You were just trying to scare him off.
This is also true.
alright,
And I'd
so...
basically be incapable of lying to him, so I kept my mouth shut.
Probably a good idea.
You
It
let
was
it happen,
was-
though.
It was to protect him, but I knew that. But I don't tell lies, so
Shut up,
it was
Bahamut.
it was a lie of omission.
Yeah, you're
You feel bad about that, don't you?
I do. I feel really bad about it, but he's going to stay safe, and my oath is to protect. So I'm sure Bahamut will forgive me that tiny, tiny white lie of omission in my ongoing duty to protect.
That you
the
didn't
innocent.
even tell.
Now, it turns out that he's actually a level 5 character and is what we need to defeat the next boss. So we just
Maybe.
ourselves.
Alright,
Maybe,
so...
but it made sense for our role play to not have him along.
It's true.
None of our characters would have accepted to have a young, seemingly inexperienced character come along with us.
But he was so eager!
And he would have died!
Really
Yeah,
wouldn't
that's
have
exactly
cared.
why he can't come.
You would have had to
I don't know
waste
what you
valuable
mean,
resources
commoners
on
have so much
alive.
HP, you guys!
Also, the fact that he was going on and on about proving himself tells me that he has not got actual combat experience.
Yeah.
Plastics.
So, you guys leave town and start walking along the Black Road, kind of backtracking where you came from the previous day. And then when you reach, after a few hours, you reach the, you can see the wood on the south side of the road, and you veer off the road and towards the woods. When you enter the woods, you notice that the trees there are very old. And they're very high, and the ground is carpeted with green and purple mosses. There's very little undergrowth, and there's a beautiful blue mist that hangs heavily in the air. And occasionally the sun peeks through the branches above you, and sometimes you can see birds and small birds and butterflies flying around. but so far nothing that looks like the big game that you would need to bring back for a feast. Nothing worth an arrow.
Well,
What time?
Bless
What
you.
time is it?
Bless you. It's probably around noon.
Oh well, that's why. If we're hunting big game like deer, then we want to wait either until twilight or dawn, because otherwise they keep away. Nonetheless, we're on the lookout.
All
You
right.
never know. You can get lucky.
So you walk for a few hours inside the wood, keeping a look around for game, and after a while, you start to feel like the effect of the long journey you've had prior to get to Parnast, and then again to get here and trekking into the woods. The air seems a bit thinner. Breathing is not that easy. You feel maybe a little bit faint. I would need all of you to make a Constitution saving throw.
No.
Even if we're proficient in it?
Sorry, what?
Even if we're proficient in
Natural
Constitution?
20, baby.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, unholy God!
Proficiency
please
gives
give
you
me advantage.
17.
Yeah, proficiency allows you to add your proficiency bonus to the roll. It doesn't make you immune to having to make the roll.
17. Meanwhile, Umbra gets a
6.
3.
So help me God, please can you give me advantage on this? I beg to anything.
No, what did you
I
get?
got a 3.
Alright. And our friendly bard? I can't tell, but I'm gonna get... No, that's a 2. Alright.
What's
well-
your bonus to it? Not that it makes a difference.
The 3 of you that rolled low, under 10, you get a level of exhaustion.
Oh God, what does that give?
That makes all your
disadvantage on
attack
both
rolls,
checks.
saving throws, and ability checks at disadvantage.
No, just disadvantage on,
No?
on ability checks.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, right. I'm
attacks and
I'm
saves
mixing
is
it up
third
with
level.
poisoned. Sorry.
Yeah, exhaustion
like,
is not that
no.
brutal.
What about skill checks? Is that fine?
It's just.
No, that's what
ability.
it is. It's like
Yeah,
just on
it's
ability checks.
sorry. It's just ability checks.
Oh, I thought ability checks being like a strength check, dex check, intelligence check, rather than
Yeah, no, it's
skill.
they're called ability because they depend on your abilities.
Oh no, that's literally all I got going for me.
All right.
'Cause I had to look it up.
So
because
that
I
means
get to
like
raid.
things like persuasion will be at disadvantage, just so you know.
Oh, grumble, grumble. I'm going to wait. Do I have?
Alright, you guys can make a nature check if you want.
Right.
Ooh, anybody that failed? Because that's
Anybody,
fucking hilarious.
because you guys
18
both
on the
are
nature
feeling
check.
the
8.
I got a 12.
Oh, well that's
18.
13.
Wait, another.
I rolled a
concept.
13, but I have a -1 because I'm
No,
not
we're
very
doing a
bright.
nature check.
Alright, you guys can guess that the blue mist is probably to blame.
I was all.
And
Oh, I was wanting to run a freaking nature check on it when we first got in. But I was like, no, I'm sure it's just a normal mist.
and the bard gets to roll
Wait,
a
nature check?
perception check.
Well, the player figured it was
At
the blue mist,
disadvantage.
but
Mia,
Yes.
I rolled an 18 on the nature check.
Yeah, you know that the blue mist is to blame. It's probably a little bit poisonous. Not like gonna outright kill you, but gonna make it difficult to breathe.
So
Oh,
why
I'm
is the
immune
bard
to
getting a
poison.
perception check?
No, just what's his name?
Nathaniel.
Nathaniel gets a perception check.
I'm
Okay,
immune to
well,
poison. I wasted my
I rolled
natural
a
20.
15 and that is
Oh.
17, so 19.
You recognize the smell. It smells very similar to that blue liquid that you bought at the herbalist shop.
You
How
only
many
got one
doses
dose.
are in it?
You have 2 vials.
Well, I'm chugging one.
Oh no.
I also
the
failed.
feeling of exhaustion lifts up, and for the first time since you entered the woods, you can really breathe normally. Congratulations, you are immune to the effects of the mist for the next 24 hours.
Fuck. Only
Um,
25.
I mean, you're more of a skill monkey than I am, so I don't know if.
Yeah.
How long are we expecting to stay in this woods for?
No more than 24 hours.
In that case, do we share the second vial with someone?
That doesn't work like that.
I thought you had 2
It's-
vials.
Yeah, I
He
think
took
what
one.
I was
I had
assuming
2
was you mean like somebody takes half of the vial and somebody else takes half. One vial is 1 dose. I think they were intending give it to someone else rather than.
Oh,
those
yeah,
random
okay.
things.
Because
Yeah, I'm-
what I understood was like sharing half of the dose and half to the other, and that would not work.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've got ourselves a bidding war here.
I'm just going to hold out my hand and look straight at Nathaniel.
I'm going to telepathically say "pretty please" into Nathaniel's head as I'm also outstretching my hand in more of a pleading mannerism.
Miny mo. Catch.
Oh wait, no.
Catch the dragon by the toe. If he hollers, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny.
Actually, no. I misread. I misread. I'm not immune to poison. I'm immune to disease. Not the same thing. Sorry,
Yeah.
I misread. But I still rolled a natural 20, so I'm fine
Yeah, you're perfectly fine.
for now.
For now.
We can guarantee had we brought the kid along, he would have been knocked out instantly.
Probably.
Because commoners.
And then we would have had to drag
So-
his sorry carcass.
She has a gun. I don't.
I will hand it over to the lady with the gun.
I mean, she can make herself quite fine with a gun. I can't. Oh, god damn it.
I pick up the warlock and carry him further into the woods.
I'm
He's,
going.
I'm going
he's
to slip
capable
the vial
of
into my jacket.
walking, but sure. Eventually, you begin to see signs of larger game, and suddenly you spy a stag directly in your path, and it has not seen you. It's about 40 feet from you.
I could just use thaumaturgy and just.
I
make-
waste it with my crossbow.
So you
Oh.
aim.
I'm sorry, that was a D&D reference from like a million years ago, and of course none of you would get it. God, I'm
Sorry,
old.
hun, we're not that old.
No, I know. It was a really funny reference too. All right, never mind. Yes, I move
I
very
attack the
carefully.
darkness
Yes, exactly. It's the
with
same
my
kind
sword.
same kind of thing. Yeah. Yes, I will take a careful aim with my crossbow.
As you
Let's
take
have-
aim, you hear a voice that just at the moment when you were going to release the trigger, you hear a voice that goes, "Just what do you think you're doing? Stop that immediately! You can't be here. Do you still fire or not?"
Fire!
Well, no, I'm gonna look around for the source of the voice. The fuck.
Do we all hear it?
Yes, you all hear it.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a look around.
Yeah, I'm looking around, trying to figure out where that
I
voice
look
came
around.
from. Voices objecting to my killing a deer are not normal.
I don't get advantage, that's 13.
You
I
don't
don't
need to
see
you don't need to roll
shit.
for that. The
Oh, okay. Thank God.
deer springs off away, and a tiny sprite shows up in front of you.
Imagine if I was a warlock of the Fae.
Um,
All right,
Uh,
I lower my crossbow.
he looks very well put together, and is looking at you with his arms crossed in front of him, and seeming really angry. And he tells you, I am Thornicious. I am royalty in the Fae Society that lives in this woods, and I am charged with protecting the western portion of Weathercoat Woods. I do not... people are not allowed to hunt here. You are
Why
lucky
not?
you did not
What?
hit
What's
that
his name?
deer.
What's his name?
Thornicious.
Thornashus. Well met, Thornashus. We are new to these parts and were ignorant of the laws of your land. Certainly, we would not interfere with your droit de seigneur over the game in your area. Had we
French?
known. Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce it. I don't know how to say it in English, but it's basically nobility is in medieval times. Only nobility had the right to hunt large game, especially deer, on their own land.
Oh. Yeah.
So Sylvan is just French?
This explains so much.
No, that's-
My complete inability to speak it.
That's just the player not knowing how to say it.
I don't know either. Literally it translates as the Lord's right.
The Lord's rights.
That's pretty much what it is.
It also extended to the Lord being able to come in and bed whatever woman he wanted.
Yeah, it's the
It
Lord's
was
right.
not a great practice.
We do not hunt the deer. The deer are creatures of the woods. They need to be protected.
Why are they protected?
They're creatures of the woods. They are subjects.
Ah.
You do not hunt here. What are you doing here?
Where would you prefer we hunt, since this is the only place that there is to hunt?
Who is addressing him?
Armenos.
Okay. Make a... make a persuasion check.
With disadvantage.
I'm rolling awfully and with disadvantage. Look at all of these damned bad rolls.
May I roll
Beautiful.
perception to see if Thornashus is alone?
You may roll perception.
Okay, roll high. Ooh, let's see, yeah, what the hell's my perception? Plus 1, 18.
You do not see anyone, but you can feel the air kind of moving a little bit around you.
Okay, so they're invisible fucking pixies.
They're not pixies, they're sprite. And
Sorry.
to your question of where to hunt, he tells you, well, there's always the Lonely Moor. You can get there. It is none of my business. As
What's
long
it
as you
there
get out of my forest.
What is there to hunt at the Lonely Moor?
Boars, probably?
Boars?
I have a question, DM.
Yes.
From my remedial knowledge, would I have any idea if sprites were tricksters or not?
Make a nature or history check as you wish.
I think they're both the same for me. Yep, they're both the same. Oh, same number. Okay, 19.
Not especially.
Okay.
Well, boar is still more than acceptable game.
Yes,
Are you
and it
out
is
there-
out of the forest.
Are there denizens there, honored Thornashus, that might also object to our hunting upon their preserve?
Not that I know of. And he seems to look at you a bit more gracefully than at the others because of the way you're addressing him.
Are you the reason why people have been going missing in these forests?
Missing? Nobody's been going Missing?
Okay, missing a long time ago. Were there people that came in here and you were the reason why they didn't return to whence they came?
People should not come here. If they do not heed our warnings, we deal with them.
Now, are you eliminating them before even giving them any warnings or even a chance to get out?
Did I eliminate you without giving you warning?
We're not your
Who do you
average
think I
person.
am?
No, indeed. Thornashus has been more than fair.
Terry, you are so
I'm
elegant.
sorry, okay? It hurt, and I have had like 4 sodas this morning.
I'm radiating charisma.
Yes,
I
the
like
paladin is doing his job.
May I ask Thornashus how you dealt with what you perceive to be intruders when they may have only been ignorant of the laws of your land? Had they not heeded your warnings?
If they refuse to leave, we deal with them.
Yes,
Not
but
knowing the rules is a thing, but not abiding by them when
Specifically-
they are told deserves to be punished.
specifically, how do you deal with them? And I would like to make a persuasion check if that's what's necessary to get him to tell me.
Go for it.
Okay, persuasion. Luckily, I am proficient in that.
I'm glad you are.
Oh
because
no. Well, that totals up to a 10.
This forest is making us our rolls really bad.
Well, no, I just rolled an 18 earlier, so I'm kind of hit and miss.
Is that the player killer? Player
No,
hater?
it was a different. No, it was a different one.
We deal with them the appropriate way one deals with someone who trespasses.
You jail them. Or detain them.
Actually, if you were found hunting on the king's land, most often you would have been killed outright.
Yeah, if you were a peasant. If you were anywhere above that, then you might have been dragged in front of the king and then executed.
It depends.
Yeah.
But mostly the penalty was death.
It depends on if
Often-
you're referring to these sprites as being as barbaric as medieval time.
So, this, lone... What was it called?
A sprite.
Oh, the, place.
Oh.
Yeah.
The Lonely Moor.
Yes, the Lonely Moor. What might we be able to find that?
You
How far?
do not address me.
Would you
And
be
if
so
any
kind?
non-evil deceiver would like to address me, I will reply, but this person does not get to address me. He
Wow,
is
he does
not
not like Barb.
honest.
He does
What
not
do you
like
mean I'm not
Bar.
honest? What?
And
Thornashus,
he
I am
just
sure that my
raises his hand and
I want an
refuses
insight
to
check.
look at you.
I
Sorry,
want an
what?
insight check.
Thornashus, I am sure that my comrade meant no offense. But since you mentioned
my
this
God!
lonely moor,
Look at these walls! Tell me this isn't
we
happening!
impose once again.
What are you
Talk.
rolling?
I was rolling insight.
It's a sprite. He's really hard to read. You don't know much about sprites.
God damn.
You're nerfing me, Maya.
Mia.
Mia. You're nerfing me.
I'm just trying to have a civilized conversation here, folks.
That's what I was trying to do.
The moor is
Except that
to
the
the
bishop doesn't want to
south.
speak
To
to
the
you.
southwest.
Good sir, how many days' travel would it be?
Probably half a day. Maybe a little bit more. I don't know. I don't get out of the woods. This is my home.
Clearly, I mumbled under my breath.
Well,
Let me give him a perception check. Yeah, he didn't hear you.
Good.
Okay. Thank you, good sir. We will be
just one
on our
more
way.
thing.
Oh,
If you deal with intruders,
Yes,
Have there been
I
any-
do.
have there been any recently?
No. Until you came along.
Just we had trouble on the road on our way here.
It was
Maybe you don't tell me
probably
about
like
it.
a day away from the woods.
Oh, fair.
Okay, just to let you know. We have
I'm
had
just
no
trying to
such
find out what we
trouble.
can.
People know to respect our woods.
Fear, respect.
Friends and compatriots, let us be on our way.
as well.
The law of the land dictates that we may not hunt here.
All right.
I head southwest. I stride forward purposefully in the direction of the Lonely Moor.
If one of our heaviest hitters isn't going to back me up, I'm gonna follow after.
Lawful
Oh,
good,
good.
people! We follow the laws of the land. It doesn't matter.
Even if
you
the
know,
laws are
Alright.
bullshit.
It doesn't
Selhene
matter.
is going to bow, say thank you, before leaving.
All right. He's
I'll
gonna.
bite my thumb at the sprite as I leave. Like,
Yeah,
piss off.
fuck me.
I am going to use prestidigitation to leave a odd odor as we leave.
That's not prestidigitation at all.
I think it is. You can create an instantaneous harmless sensory effect. Such as odd
No general direction.
You could just pass wind and that would be enough.
Her mother was a
That's
hamster.
rude.
Your father smelt of elderberries.
uh,
Oh god.
Why
just
should I do that when I got a spell that can do it for me?
yeah. Just as an aside, because I think that it's fun for you to know why I did what I did. You.
I'm going to use the potion, isn't it?
Sorry. What?
I'm going to say, is it the potion is the reason why they kicked off at him?
No, it's because he swindled the alchemist.
Son of a... How did he know?
Sprites, man. Karmic magic.
I was so tempted to pull out
You
my
do
axe
not
and just
Stick
cleave him.
around with good and bad around fake creatures. You just don't.
I was so tempted to just pull out my axe and cleave him.
Except that we were surrounded by other tiny sprites.
Yeah, but he
and
didn't know that. Only you
I
knew
know.
that.
Only I knew.
Only
And
you
I had
bothered
no-
to check.
I would have
I
bothered to
had no
check,
way of
but can we just take a
communicating
look
it.
at my rolls?
I had no way of communicating it without giving away that, I knew that
Alright,
we were surrounded by sprites. Alright, we're on our way.
Alright, I'm gonna have
Okay.
whoever is leading the party make a survival check.
I guess technically that would be me since I strode ahead.
Mm.
Unless someone wants to take over.
He'll
Uh,
go.
Because it's really hard to see where the sun is when you're in that wood.
Do it.
I'll make the check.
Okay,
Oh.
go.
Okay.
6.
Oh boy.
I rolled a 3.
Can you just stop rolling?
That wasn't me this time.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Sorry.
Alright,
And I'll have you know, I survived the miss perfectly fine. Thank you very much.
I literally haven't rolled anything decent. My highest dice roll has been 8.
Wow.
Guys.
Since we've entered the forest, my highest was an 8.
yeah, you and Forest, not your thing. Not your favorite terrain, obviously.
Yeah, it's like the opposite of favorite terrain.
You do well in towns.
Yeah, well, I can-
Cities.
Where I can speak and deceive people, not this.
Eventually, can the rest of us make a perception check to figure out that he's leading us in circles?
Yes, but several of you might end up taking a level of exhaustion or two because you spent a lot of time in the woods before finding your way out.
So, Constitution saving throw?
So help me God.
Except the two people who drank from the blue potion.
Oh,
Okay.
Good.
21.
19.
14?
You all passed.
Wait, oh, hang on. Oh yeah.
Yay!
Nope. I did not.
Didn't you have the potion?
I
I
gave you
took the
the
potion. I didn't drink it.
Yeah, she pocketed it, this swindling.
Fuck you.
Taking it away
I
from
should've-
me?
I should have.
I didn't know if we were going to need it later on.
So how much did you get on your roll? Sorry, my brain is...
I rolled twice with disadvantage. I rolled 2 2s.
Alright, so you get another level of exhaustion, which means that your speed is halved.
Halved.
So-
So, question: if I take the potion, does it reverse the effects
Yes,
of the
yes
exhaustion?
it does.
I'll take the potion.
Alright,
Good choice.
Maybe it
So,
was better with
it
your hand
is-
If it hadn't halved my speed,
yeah,
but that would slow the group down, so I'm just gonna take
Yeah.
it.
It takes you still a big chunk of the day to get out of the forest because you kind of went in circles at some point. And it is evening when you get out.
Well, that's good because, game does tend to come out at twilight.
You figure from what you know of the geography of the terrain that you would still have several hours of walking until you reach the moor itself.
Several hours. So we want to get there at either dawn or dusk, right?
Yeah. And it is
And
currently
we're
dusk.
at dusk.
And some
We're
of
at
you
dusk.
are exhausted.
So we may as well stop here,
I need
make
to
camp.
rest.
and
Are we
rest.
out of the forest now?
Yes, you are out of the forest.
No more creepy blue mist.
Nope.
Cool. Is it just a long rest gets rid of exhaustion?
Yes.
Oh.
One level.
as
Yeah,
much
but
as
no
I'd
one
like-
has more than one level of exhaustion, so you're fine.
I would like to try and get rid of this. So if you guys may, I would like to pass on going on watch.
That's fine.
So I'll end up heading to sleep once we've set up camp.
Alright. I'm gonna assume some of you take watches.
Yep.
I'm not gonna make you roll, nothing happens during your watches.
Yay.
God.
You guys wake up, I guess, before dawn? Since you want to
Yeah.
get there early?
Yeah.
And,
Imagine with
No.
it being in springtime, so
yeah.
if it was just turning evening, that would have been like, 7?
Probably-ish.
It's like 8
You
hours
get-
after that.
Yeah, you get your long rest, no problem.
We'd be getting up
and,
like 3 or 4 in the morning, wouldn't we?
Yeah, probably. And, with the stars guiding you and you having someone who knows stars pretty well, you can, you can easily find the Lonely Moor. Shit, this guy isn't there.
My astronomy came in handy.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
It allowed you to not have to roll to see how long it took you to get there. And you reach the moor. It is kind of a boggy place. It's mostly flat with lots of brushes and little streams, and there are kind of like boggy pools, and around them the terrain is a bit uneven and difficult, but overall you can navigate it without too much problem. And you spot, after a little bit, you spot 2 giant boars and a smaller boar ahead of you. And I moved you guys to the new map.
Excellent. So
Am I able to
where
Use my
are we?
default-
The boars are there.
Ah, there we go. I'm just going to use my default thing, just to make things easier.
Okay. I'm going to drag in Belinda. You guys are
Okay,
approaching from the northwest.
Hang on, my phone is not cooperating.
Yeah.
Um.
No, you guys are
North-
approaching from the other side.
North- Northwest, you said?
Yes.
Okay,
And
yeah, I found
everyone
myself.
is in the southeast.
Don't mind me, I was just messing around with that space thing now that I can actually use it.
Yeah, but the others put their characters there too. So you're on the other side of the map, guys.
Oh, we're up at the
Oh,
top.
we are?
Yeah, northwest.
Oops.
Oh.
Oops. You know, like, whatever.
Like,
I am
north,
back.
top. Alright, and you can spot the boars that are about 70-80 feet from you.
Hmm.
It's
I
actually
say,
like
well,
between 50 and 60 feet from you.
I telepathically say, everyone, just in case these things would be able to hear us, we should make it to some of the brushes either side to stay hidden.
I'm
Yeah,
going to climb a tree.
I'm
Are
gonna...
these trees or these bushes?
yeah.
They're brushes.
Hunting boar on foot is a bad idea. So having a perch is.
They're brushes, not actual trees.
There are no actual trees. Okay.
Excellent.
I'm
This is
gonna
gonna
have
be
you all roll stealth, please.
Still don't have proficiency in that.
Oh no!
Oh, okay.
I have disadvantage on stealth rolls.
20.
So help me
Not
God!
natural.
Where's my other d20?
13.
6.
Eee. Nice. I made my pen full.
Man, if I didn't have disadvantage, it would have been really great.
What are you rolling?
Because
Stealth.
You're rolling
I
stealth
rolled
to not
something
be
cheap.
spotted by the boars that you want to attack.
Well, I totaled
10.
a 7. Like,
Wow,
of
the
7.
Paladin got higher than me.
Wow.
That's
That's insulting.
yeah.
How much did you get?
A 6.
Alright, let me just check. Oh, you're lucky they have crappy passive perception, but not that crappy actually. They spot you.
Just him?
Sorry, what?
Just him?
Yeah, the ones that rolled stealth, can you move your and that rolled above an 8?
Oh, I
You
missed
can
it by
move
1.
towards the brush. On whichever side you guys planned on going. Alright. And the boars see you and they're eyeing you and how
What
do I
did-
do that now? Is
what
it a
did,
group check?
Is it a what now?
Was that a group check to see you or not?
I do not know. That would be up to you.
Yeah, I'm just checking the thing. I'd say it was a group check, so you all passed.
Yay!
Because
Yay.
Yay?
Because that's
yeah,
20.
they did not spot you guys. All right.
So
Okay.
people need to go into the brushes then.
Yeah, just well, you guys can go where you want and take whatever actions you want. Everyone will get one action, and then we'll go into initiative.
Do we want to try getting closer, or is everyone in range here?
Oh, I'm in range.
I don't know what's the range on a crossbow.
I can look that up for you.
Heavy
but
crossbow has a range of 100 feet, with disadvantage up to 400. My longbow has
you guys
So,
should
50.
you guys should
I'm sorry,
all
can-
be in.
Can
Yeah,
someone measure it for me? Because I can't do it with my
yeah,
flippin' phone.
you guys are all in range of your
Okay, perfect. So
ranged attacks.
yeah, I suggest we aim for Papa Boar first because he's going to be the biggest and dangerous.
There are
most
two
dangerous.
big ones and one normal one.
I thought you said it was a male, a female, and a baby.
No, there are 2 giant boars and 1 boar.
Oh. All
Boars
right.
are gender neutral.
All right.
From this distance, none of you can tell if there are males or females. And it doesn't
I'll
really
take
matter
aim.
to kill them. Alright, so that one?
At this one, yeah.
Okay.
Should we all go for? Should we try and get them 2 big ones simultaneously? So half go for. If we're assuming Mummy and Puppy, then half goes for Mummy, half goes for Daddy. Or we're just going to try and annihilate one in one go and then quickly move our focus before they can do anything.
Yeah, I'm going to go for this guy here. Can I do a ping? I don't know if I can do a ping.
The one on the left or on the right?
The one on the left.
Okay.
This one?
Yeah, that's the one.
Alright. So I think Selhene was taking aim, so I'm gonna let you do your attack first.
Okay. Sure. I'll attack. 14 plus 7, whatever that is.
That
21.
hits.
21. Excellent. 6 damage.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it's like 6.
I'll
Sure.
Is it alright
I
if
think that's 6.
I take mine next?
Sure.
I'm gonna hex it. It is within range. Hex is 90 feet.
Alright.
And then Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Try not to murder it. Like, char to death it. We
Well,
need
it's force damage, so it's just gonna be like impact.
You're just gonna splatter it.
It's not fire damage, so.
No, force, yeah. That's 22 to hit.
That hits.
Dealing a total of 11 damage.
Alright.
Alright, I'm going for it with my crossbow.
Okay. Aiming for the same one?
Same one, yeah.
Okay.
This is dex based, so 17.
That hits.
Okay. And it is. Where's my D10? 10. Oh my god. So 13 points of damage.
Wow.
Yeah. I rolled a 10. It's very
Nice.
Did more damage than 2 of my spells.
Sorry.
And I believe there's still.
I'm
More to
going
go.
to attack.
I think we should just try dropping one of these.
Yeah, I'm gonna attack the same one so that we hopefully drop
Okay.
this one.
You took the braces of archery, right? Or
Yes, I have the
yeah.
pieces of archery.
so that will be a +2 to your damage roll.
Oh, that one fell. That's going to be a 1924.
That hits.
If the 17 hit, the 24 will definitely hit.
Just checking for. Okay, it is 1d8, and
One
that's
D
going
plus
to be
Dex plus 2, right?
8 points of damage.
Okay.
Or wait, no, 7.
Alright. Alright. Did everyone go?
Does Krark want to do anything?
Nope.
Okay, then that's everyone.
I thought there was someone missing. Okay. So now we're gonna have everyone roll initiative. I'm gonna turn.
Go.
Oops.
5.
Wait
Also
a minute,
5.
because I'm rolling initiative for them first. Champ Warriors +0, so that's gonna be
Nat 20.
10.
Oh,
One is
I'm gonna be
really-
asking for you guys one by one.
Okay. I'm sorry, folks. I'm gonna have to mute myself for just a couple of minutes because
Okay.
my parents are calling. They have impeccable timing.
What is your initiative?
It's 15.
Okay, noted. So
I think that deception, that
Belinda's
20, has just taken all my luck.
15. Remiel is not here. Armenos
13.
13. Krark
5.
again.
Yeah,
That was your initiative last time.
Yeah.
rolling really badly for initiative.
Selhene.
Oh, 5.
Oh no!
You will be
Not
going before Krark because your dex is
Okay.
higher. And Nathaniel?
23.
Wow. Well, guess who's going first?
Me!
Boy.
Me! Make it me!
Alright, Nathaniel.
So wait, does Hex... Is that every time it gets hit?
No, it's only on mine.
It's once per
Ah.
turn, and
Okay.
just on his.
Alright, well, I'm gonna shoot the hurt one again.
Okay.
Alright, and... Nope, okay. Okay.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry for the inconvenience.
No worries, nothing happened.
Side table works. That's going to be a 23.
That hits.
Alright. For 10 points of damage.
And with that
Can I say
for...
strength-based ability checks it's got disadvantage on? For
Yeah, but it is dead.
Not
dead.
attacks.
Oh.
Actually, I'm gonna write
It,
that.
it got disadvantage on its strength and then died.
Yup.
That was all me, guys.
Are you
I
moving
lost
or
the strength
staying
to
where you
live.
are? Nathaniel, are you moving or staying where you are?
I'm gonna stay where I am. Just for now.
Alright. It is turn of the small boar. Well, the normal boar. It's... Let me check how far it can go. Ooh. Yeah, it's gonna move that away. And it's gonna...
Well, it's dead.
It's gonna attack Krark!
I went for the really wrong one to go for.
Well, it is really pissed off. It went to the closest one to it. It is charging. So it's gonna make its attack. That's a 19 plus 3. That's gonna hit. And because it is charging, it will do extra damage, and you will have a strength saving throw to avoid being prone. So.
Yay, boars.
Oh god, don't throw him back into me!
So that's
It's the last thing I want right now.
3, 4. You take 5 points of 6 points of damage. Krark.
That'd be me. Okay.
Yeah. And you are not raging, so it's not reduced. And please make a strength saving throw.
Do good, do good.
Because it
That's
was charging you.
20.
You're fine. It tries to like knock you back, but you stand your ground. Where is that? That's its turn. Oh wait, did that get that? Well, I forgot, so that's my bad. Belinda.
Yes, that is I.
That is
Okay.
you. There is a normal-sized boar, so it's still imposing. That is about 10 feet from you, 15 feet from you, charging at Krark. And there is a giant boar still 60 feet away from you.
Okay, has it actually, it just, like, rammed into the barbarian, right?
Yeah, and it pierced it with its tusks.
Well, I mean, previous combat experience tells me that the barbarian can take care of himself. So I
Previous
don't
combat experience tells me this boar's gonna get fucked up.
It
Yeah.
is. The minute I know that the minute he starts,
Please don't
the
fuck the
barbarian
pig.
starts raging, that boar is done for. So I'm going to aim my crossbow at the further one because I know we can close that distance really fast, and so I want to get as much damage on it as possible before it reaches us and tries to gore us.
Okay.
So crossbow.
I hadn't even done anything to the boar and it charged me.
That's why we
Right
made
there.
the mistake of charging you.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm pretty sure that an 8 does not hit.
An 8 does not indeed hit.
Alright. Oh well, I tried.
Alright. Armenos.
Can I delay my entire turn until after Papa's done his turn?
You can only delay your main action, so you would get no bonus action, no movement.
I can't just delay and change my initiative order?
You can hold your
okay.
action.
He can't change
You
his
could
initiative?
do your movement and bonus action now, but not the entire thing.
I was hoping. I meant like permanently in the initiative order, but.
Yeah.
Right, okay. In that case. For the time being, I'm just gonna switch the hex onto the big one.
Alright.
Move slightly to the side, so I've got a clear line of sight.
Okay.
And Eldritch once more.
Alright, go for it.
Pow. Oh, I don't know why I even bothered rolling that. 10's probably not going to hit, is it?
No, 10 is not gonna hit.
Okay. That's my turn then.
Alright, it is time for the big boar, which only has a speed of 40, so it's gonna run towards the cluster of you guys, but it won't be able to take an action.
Excellent. That's what we like to hear.
So it's basically somewhere right threatens all three of you. I'm just gonna reposition it a little bit better. Alright. That's its turn.
Selhene.
Would this square, by the way, is it sat in there? Like, if something was to hit that square there that this thing's coming out of,
Yeah.
or I'll just ping it, that one there, it would still hit the ball, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
probably.
I'm just making sure, like, which square it's actually in.
It's kind of in between. Because, like, it... With its full movement, like, double movement, it could get, like, out of the map. Well, not out of the map, but...
Yeah.
Like, it could get... It was about here. It has a speed of 40, so it could have gotten all the way up there. So it just stopped here.
Okay.
And I keep dropping my pen.
So, Selhene.
Which I don't actually need.
And yet.
So, Selhene.
I'm going to aim at the big boar.
Okay.
14.
14 hits.
Excellent. Jeez, that was shit roll. 11.
Okay.
And I am going to actually move. Wait, no. out to here.
Okay. Krark. It is your turn. There's a big boar next to you, and there's a not so big boar, but still, it's a boar in front of you that actually just hit you, and it kind of hurt a little bit.
Yeah. Seeming slightly surprised that the boar decided just to bum rush the half-orc. Krark pulls out his axe,
Do you
pokes on the
rage?
boar, and Krark goes into a rage, of course he does,
This is Krog.
and brings down his axe straight onto it.
On the
This is-
small one or the big one?
The small one, the one that hurt him.
Okay. Make your attack.
That would be a 22.
That
Oh,
definitely
yeah,
hits.
I was like, wait, that's not a 22. It was like, oh wait, reckless attack. Never mind.
For 9 damage.
Alright.
I rolled a 4 for damage on a d12.
That sucks. It looks really rough too.
It's fine. I've got it, but unfortunately, Krark, not my character, might have to take some damage for it.
Alright, Nathaniel.
Okay.
And just for clarity, I have not frenzied.
Alright.
I can do it, I have chosen not to.
Yeah, okay.
Alright, I'm going to use my bonus action to give the Paladin a Bardic Inspiration die.
Ooh.
What do you do to inspire her?
You got the touch! You got the power!
And at this level, it's what, a D6?
It's a d6.
Yeah, it's D6.
You are
You have a
inspired.
Bardic
I
Inspiration
am.
die.
My goodness, what a voice. What a voice on him.
And I'm going to use my actual action to shoot at
The big one?
the
Okay.
that's going to be a 21.
That hits.
4. That's going off the table. Come on! Stop going off the table! Finally, that's going to be 11 points of damage.
Okay. It is... That is the little boar's turn, and it is really pissed. It's gonna attack Krark again, which I almost called Grog.
Go for
Which,
it.
no.
There's now a very pissed off half-orc.
Yeah.
They're just really
And
pissed off.
a 9 is not gonna hit you.
No.
So that was its turn. Belinda! There is a giant boar, like, in front of you, and a smaller boar, like, 15 feet away.
That
No.
just took a fairly heavy hit from your barbarian.
Yeah, I'm drawing my longsword and attacking the giant boar in front of me.
Go for it.
Yay, I get to use my spell that I just learned. Assuming this thing doesn't just keel over and die right now.
Don't you dare kill your barbarian.
It won't
I'm
kill
going
me.
to use my inspiration die to add a little bit to
Okay.
that. 18.
Oh, that hits.
Okay, good. Excellent. And it takes a whopping 8 damage.
Not bad. Alright. Armenos.
I'm trying not to aim for the nice meaty parts of it that we're going to eat.
Okay.
I'm going to say, sorry, this is going to hurt a little bit to Krark. Am I able to, just dive under or just around him, but basically...
You will take an opportunity attack from the boar.
If I move through that, I want to stay in, just moving straight
Oh.
down.
Well, he is kind of in the way. You'd have to squeeze in between him and the giant boar, which is like massive.
Would I be able to get to where I want to be stood there?
Krark's block. As soon as you say that it's gonna hurt, Krark visibly makes the effort to block you.
Now it's
So
gonna
no,
hit Paladin as well. You realise if I
no,
don't
you
move.
are not able to do that if Krark is not even trying to let you go past.
If I move to there, do I take an attack of opportunity?
Yes, you do.
I'm terribly sorry, Paladin, but this is going to catch you as well, it seems. Because, I mean, they're still between 10 foot, aren't they?
Yeah, it would be.
Right. Okay, well, sorry guys, but I was trying to minimize things. I'm going to cast Arms Havadar.
What does that do?
That is...
Sounds evil.
Yeah, kinda.
It's I'm pretty sure it's because it's big. You invoke the power of Hadar, the Dark Hunter. Tendrils of dark energy erupt from you and batter all creatures within 10 feet of you.
Sounds evil.
In that area must make a strength saving throw. On a failed save, a target takes 3d6 necrotic damage and can't take reactions until its next turn. On a successful save, the creature takes half damage but suffers no other effect.
Alright.
Kind of evil.
What is your spell save DC?
13.
And
I
it's a strength save.
Strength saving throw, yeah.
Alright.
That's a 21 from me.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Belinda, you need to make the save
Oh,
also.
Shit!
Wait,
I
what?
had-
Just dealt
You need to
3
make a
damage.
strength saving throw because of the spell that your Warlock just cast.
I'm like way the fuck away.
No, Belinda.
Oh, I thought
right,
you said Selhene.
sorry.
I'm like,
Did I?
I'm really...
I
Sorry, I was
can't,
distracted.
I've
What
just
sort
rolled a
of-
grand
what
total
sort of
of
saving
3
throw?
for damage.
I can't believe that.
You
I don't
guys are
recall.
speaking all together and I can't hear Belinda.
Go on, sorry.
What sort of saving throw am I making?
Strength.
Strength.
And you need
Strength.
to reach 13.
Okay, I have. Do I have advantage on strength? Hang on, let me check my paladin bit.
You're not taking that much damage either way.
No, but I don't want to take any of the other effects either.
Unfortunate, Umbra, you didn't come near the DC I set on that wisdom save not to turn around and cleave you.
Okay, no, I do not have proficiency on that.
Yeah.
All right. Ooh, but I rolled a natural 18, so
So
That's
you'll be
probably good.
fine.
So,
Alright, so how much damage total is that?
on a failed save, that's 3 damage.
Alright.
You actually roll 3 1s.
I roll 3 that one.
you rolled 3 ones. Wow, that
Oh my
sucks.
god.
So
Alright,
took one-
the
so I
small
took 100
boar.
damage.
Small boar seems like it's almost going down and it stares straight at you and it looks really mightily pissed.
I'm gonna just bolt away then.
Wait, and how much for a failed save?
Failed is 3, success is halved.
Alright, so that's 1.
So 1.
And the giant boar can't take reactions, which I'm going to mark.
Wait, the big boar or the little boar?
The big boar can't take reactions.
I'm going to run this way.
Okay.
Remember that Krark is still blocking you.
Yeah, but I can squeeze in now because the thing you were blocking me to get to where I wanted to use my spell. I've used my spell now. There's no need to block me anymore. I'm getting out of the way.
You can maybe go a bit not quite that far because you have to pass over the boar or around the boar.
Okay.
So let's
You were
have
lucky
there.
Krark didn't take an opportunity attack on you.
Bitch, why would you? We have history.
Excuse you?
You are lucky you only did 1 damage to me.
Like,
Yeah,
bitch, you guys have history.
Yeah, mate.
Alright, it is the turn of the big boar. Which... Belinda, you attacked it and did damage to it, right?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, so it's gonna...
I recall I had done 8 damage.
Yeah, it's
Of the
gonna...
big boar? I thought the big boar was dead.
Oh, wait, hang on.
Well, the other big boar. No, is it dead?
No, it's not dead. I put the cross on it by accident.
Big
Okay.
boar.
Oh, yeah,
I
okay.
forgot. I forgot.
I don't know how I ended up doing that. I misclicked.
I forgot I didn't do hex damage on the big boar.
Well, you forgot.
Ah, it was a 6 as well. God damn.
You forgot it. Both boys look really rough at this point. The big boy is gonna take an attack and completely fail at attacking Belinda. It is Selhene's turn.
Excellent. Let's use the clear one. I've rolled all of my shit rolls out of this one. It should be very nice and primed. 17
17
on
hits.
the small one.
On the small one, okay. 17 also hits.
Wait, I was operating under the impression that the big one looks really rough.
Both of them look really rough.
And last turn, you saw Krark smack the small one.
So, which one are you hitting?
Excellent, I'll hit the big one.
Okay,
Big one.
big one.
Not that I think it really matters, but okay. That's totally cocked. 7.
7 total?
Mhm.
You hit it, you hurt it, and you see it turn towards you, looking really angry. You're over there.
Krark.
Will you please?
Yay!
No, kind of there. Alright. The good news is that you used its relentlessness.
Oh boy.
Alright. Krark.
Considering it was the small one that hurt him, Krark's just gonna go and kill that small one.
Alright, make your attack.
Reckless. That's a 23 to hit.
Hits.
That is 11 for damage.
That is more than enough. It is dead. Nathaniel.
Okay. I'm going to, I'm gonna take another shot at the big guy.
Okay.
That's going to be a 20 to hit.
That hits.
For, 12 points of damage.
Alright, it had 1, so it is now dead.
Woo!
Congratulations, you've killed 3 pretty big boars, which are going to be more than enough to feed the entire village.
No
in
kidding.
a feast.
Excellent.
I still can't believe I rolled 3 natural ones on 3d6. That is devastating.
That's just rude.
2d6.
As the last of his rage wears off, Krark punches you in the face, Umbra.
You're nowhere near me!
Make an attack roll.
God, what would I roll for just an unarmed attack?
You are proficient with unarmed attacks, because everybody is. So
It's-
d20 plus strength plus proficiency.
Oh god, no, rolling that one right now.
I'll roll a pub.
How
Plus
much?
strength plus proficiency.
Yeah.
That's
I don't
a
think he's
15.
actually proficient with it.
Yeah,
don't
you
think
are. Everyone is proficient with their unarmed strikes.
God damn it.
That
No.
will do.
No, I don't think
Yes.
No, you aren't.
That's part of the,
Yes.
No, that's like a
Brawler.
monk thing.
No, monk things allows you to do way more damage with your unarmed
That's like,
strikes.
no, tavern,
No,
it
you're not-
specifically lists under tavern
you
No,
don't
brawler.
get
that is
tavern brawler.
improvised
Weapons.
weapons. Don't.
Improvised weapons and unarmed strikes.
Yeah.
But
specifically lists under Tavern Brawler.
I'm gonna
Instead
put
of using a
Prize
weapon
weapons
to make a
and
melee
offers.
weapon attack, you can use an unarmed strike, a punch, a kick, headbutt, similar forceful blow, none of which counts as a weapon. On hit, an unarmed strike deals bludgeoning damage equals to 1 plus your strength modifier. You are proficient with your unarmed strikes.
Really?
Yes!
I'm going to put it this way: whether he did or didn't have proficiency, he still hit.
Armenos takes 4 damage.
Ow.
Alright, fine. I'm going to hit
Bloody nose.
Armenos with the healing word.
What, you're not going to hit your Barbarian, who's actually taken 7 damage?
Well, he's getting back 4. So.
So I'm back to 4.
And with
I
that,
get punched, and then just a magical tune makes me feel better.
what is the word, my friend?
Alright.
Really? So you're not going to heal your Barbarian?
I am going to be back
Unarmed
in 1
Barbarian
minute.
attacked the Warlock without provocation.
Excuse me, apart from the spell that actually... Apart
He
from the
warned
dark magic
you
spell
ahead
that
of
actually
time.
hurt the Barbarian.
I did warn you ahead of time.
And you did it anyway.
Yeah.
I would have got 2 attacks of opportunities. You just happened to be in that way.
Right, next time you go down in combat, I'm leaving you to die.
You took 3. Count them, 3 hit points.
Right,
I
Selena's going
took
to
1.
reload her pistol and go and start scavenging and cleaning, well, prepping, really, this boar to be transported back to the village.
Okay.
While they're
Yeah,
bickering
I don't.
like children.
I will help.
How big is the smallest boar? Like pound wise.
She's gone for the moment.
Oh, she's gone.
That's
With all you guys bickering, I didn't hear it.
I knew how big your strength saves are, so I knew you were going to be okay with it. I knew you'd be able to have it. You just forced the Paladin to take some of it as well.
You did it anyway. I'm amazed the Paladin didn't smite you.
Of course I'm going to do it anyway, just because you've stopped me from going past when
Alright.
everything's surrounding me.
So, are you guys still arguing about that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yes, they are.
I hit him with
Mia,
the healing
I have
word
a
and left.
question.
Yes.
I have a question. Can you guys stop bickering for a second? The smallest boar, how
Yeah.
much does it look like it weighs?
I have no idea. How much does a normal boar weight?
Like 80 to 120 pounds. If we're talking about a mid-sized boar.
Yeah, 50 to 90 kilograms.
I'm going to
According
take
to
this moment.
Wikipedia.
Right,
Alright.
sorry, pounds.
I'm going to take this moment to have a short rest, and IRL, I'm going to get a drink. If that's okay.
Alright. I completely forgot about the thing, but whatever.
What thing?
A thing.
Ah, thing. Damn
Oh
those
dear.
things. Oh,
Mysterious DM things.
Thingy.
It's so easy to get distracted when you're a DM and you have to think of like 10 million things at once. And
Dear Lord.
Oh, I know it.
okay.
I'll have... Actually, I'll have some of you make... Well, any one of... Actually, I'll have you make nothing. You have passive perception. That's what it's...
That's what it's for.
That's
Passive
what it's
13.
for.
Yeah. I'm attempting to dismember the boars, so that we can take back the meat rather than lug the entire carcass with us. Because those are some pretty freaking big boar.
Krark tries
I
to
am
pick
going-
up the boar that he killed.
Alright,
I'm going to attempt to strip and preserve. Well, not preserve. I'm going to attempt to strip. I'm
alright.
going to clean the carcass pretty much, but I want to first remove the tusks from the boar.
Yeah. But you are also going to spot behind one of the brushes. You are going
bullets.
to spot 2 gnolls that are looking at you and just like trying to stay hidden.
I'm going to pretend that I did not see them, and I'm going to call over.
Because this is what I forgot about.
Who walked out? Because I don't want to call somebody's name if they're
Oh,
like
right,
not
I have
gonna
boys.
hear.
Who can what? Sorry.
I'm going to call over Krark.
Okay.
Just like, hey, can you give me a hand with this? I think this is a bit more meat than I was anticipating. And when you get over, I'm going to motion you down to kneel at my level and go, we're being watched directly in front of us. Try not to startle too badly.
Do I see
Make
them?
a perception check.
I've got passive 13.
Yeah, that wasn't enough to spot them without paying attention, so make a perception check now that you're actually looking for them.
Perception check now. I'm actually looking 11.
Can he have advantage? Because I'm
Yeah, you
telling
have
him
advantage
for it.
because she's pointing at them.
17.
Alright, you spot the two gnolls.
Also, I'm going to be readying my pistol and not actually fucking with the boar anymore. I'm just kind of like, have my pistol out.
Would Krark have encountered gnolls before?
I don't know, would he?
Probably
Probably
not.
as...
Oh.
Well, you would know of them.
They don't. Would I
if-
know what languages they speak?
They speak Gnoll.
Okay.
That
They
reminds
can't-
me of a conversation we had.
I am legitimately
No.
as a player
No,
unfamiliar
no, no,
with
no.
them, so.
No. No.
Alright, I'm gonna give them a chance to notice that you guys spotted them.
No.
Yeah, they do, so we're going back into initiative.
Oh.
Same initiatives or new ones?
Please be new. I just rolled a 16.
Fine, new initiative.
I take it I didn't get that short rest, did I? I don't know how long all this took.
No,
was
because
totally
honestly,
not
they
like
should have attacked like 2 rounds into the fight before, and I just completely forgot about them.
Oh my god, I got a natural 20. Mind you, this is the player hating die, so I'm not surprised.
Jeez.
Alright, Nathaniel.
8 or not 11.
I don't want to waste it on initiative. Can I just pretend it's for my next attack?
No.
Worth a shot.
Belinda. So that's 21, 22?
No, it's 20.
20, oh, you're right. Armenos.
Belinda has no.
I got a 21.
Nice. Selhene, you put that down. That's better than earlier.
Kidding.
We got really good scores this time. It's like we were prepared.
Which we weren't.
Or given definition.
Yeah, and the gnolls rolled poorly on their initiative.
I think that's the first time you've rolled really poorly on your enemy's initiative.
Yeah. Well, no, one of the goblins, the hobgoblins,
Yeah, the goblin
had
captain
initiative
had
at
really shit.
10. Yeah.
That's true. Well, 10
Armenos.
is average.
Can I see through this brush?
Yeah. If you want to shoot directly through it, they would have half cover.
Okay then.
Actually, probably even 3/4 cover from over there.
I'm gonna. What's this ground here like?
That
bottom of it?
looks very boggy, sponges.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to run to there.
All right.
And is that okay to get a clear line of sight on them?
Yep.
Okay. Since an hour hasn't passed since...
Well, on that one at least, not
Yeah.
on the other one.
It's still within an hour since I cast Hex, isn't it?
Yeah, you didn't take any damage either, so it is still up.
So I'm going to transfer Hex onto that one, and...
Well, have you been maintaining concentration on it? Like, Would you have been still
Oh, fair
concentrating
point. I
on
was
it?
trying to rest. Fair point. In that case, I'll just throw Eldritch Blast because that's all I've got right now.
Alright.
No, I don't. I rolled a 1. That's me done. Great turn.
It's going to hit Krark instead because he's the closest in the line of fire.
For fuck's sake.
That one.
Whoops.
So roll your damage on Krark.
6. Great start. I stumbled on a rock as I threw it.
So how much damage?
6.
Okay. Sorry, Krark.
Yeah, I basically shout, hello. Well, I basically just telepathically go, my bad, I tripped.
Do you need to say that telepathically?
You catch over Krark's shoulder. You catch a look of pure hatred.
Belinda, it's your turn. You have
Okay. Yes.
you are pretty far from them. You are 70 feet from the closest one. Clear line of sight. Clear line of sight.
The fucking Warlock has done more damage to me than the Boars did.
That's
My
okay.
own team has done more to kill me than the DM has.
This isn't the first time that I've done more damage than the DM has to another player accidentally. And it's all because of nat 1s. I one-shot a player in Pathfinder once because I rolled a nat 1.
Wow. That's
Well,
You only-
I remember someone cutting their own foot.
He only had 12 health because he rolled a 1 and then rolled a 2 on his hit dice when he leveled up. We were level 3.
So, Belinda,
Anyway.
you are 70 feet away from one. You have clear line of sight on it. And,
How about you kill the Warlock that just attacked your Barbarian?
It was an accident! She
Wasn't
clearly
it?
saw me
What are you
stumble.
doing?
Can I speak?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to take my full movement and get closer to the knolls. And then
Alright,
as my
around
action, I am going to channel my divinity and appeal to Bahamut. I beseech thee, come to our aid in this fight, and turn my sword into a sacred weapon. It blazes with light and and emits the bright light in a 20-foot radius. And it lets me add my charisma modifier to attack rolls made with the weapon.
Nice.
Yes.
All right. You
And
were
that's
there.
it, because I don't have a bonus action
Yeah.
to take.
Let me just check that I moved you far enough. Yeah, you have 30 feet of movement.
Yes,
right?
I have 30 feet of movement.
Yeah, so that's correct. All right, Krark.
Umbra is very lucky right now. 15 feet, 10 feet, 5 feet.
All right.
Gonna move to here next to this knoll. How tall is it roughly?
It's pretty tall. It's probably as tall as you. Maybe even slightly more.
Already pissed off that he's just been shot in the back by his Warlock. Of course Krark is raging.
All right.
And I'm gonna frenzy.
All right.
I can't do it on this first round, but for every subsequent round of this rage, I can make a bonus attack with a melee weapon.
All right.
I'm not going to reckless just yet because I'm currently alone and I don't know how much they do. So I don't want to give them advantage. So just a base attack. Yeah, I should have reckless. That's a 9.
Yeah, that's not gonna hit. All right, Selhene.
Yeah, I don't think I can do that anyway. Okay. I'm going to make an attack against this guy. Because why not?
From where you are?
Yeah. I have like 80 feet.
Yep. It will have half cover from you. Because
Even
there's
though
the
I'm,
brush in the way.
Okay.
But you would have half cover from it if it attacks you with its longbow.
Whatevs. I'm going to move here.
Alright.
Because I don't know if they can hit me. Sure. It's 19?
19 hits.
19, yeah. Okay.
I'm making your already wounded barbarian tank more.
7.
Okay.
It's fine, I'll get him next time.
Just like taking aim, and I'm gonna actually hold on. Let me, because I forgot I could actually use grit now. Hold on, let me. Yeah, never mind. I can't actually do anything except take a dead eye shot at this level. And I already hit him, so never mind.
You have action surge.
Yeah.
I'm just reminding you.
Yeah, no, I know. Hell, why not? Let's take an action surge, and I'm going to target this one
Okay.
this time with my attack. So
Like, clearly you don't have to. I'm just like, I just remembered you have action surge. So.
yeah, no, like I always forget I have action surge. And I'm actually going to take a deadeye shot with this one, which gives me advantage on the shot at the cost of a grit. Please let me roll a critical hit. No, and I'm not actually sure that either of these. 14?
14 does not hit.
So I take shot and like it goes skidding past an ear or something.
Yeah. Alright, Nathaniel.
Grit.
Alright.
You can move before you
Alright.
take your shot.
Yeah.
If you
I know,
feel
I'm
like
not-
you need to. Yeah.
I'm going to move here. And I'm going to inspire the Barbarian. Say, you're a really angry dude, but you got attitude. And if you hit the Warlock, I'm not healing you.
So, Krark, you can take your D6 inspiration die. And
Okay.
do you do something else?
That was my bonus action.
Yep.
If I can get a shot on that null, I will take it.
You can try. It has cover, so slightly higher AC than normal.
Slightly higher AC is okay.
It's like a +2 to its AC because of cover.
Okay. Ooh. Yeah, that's gonna be a 15.
15 does not hit.
Ah well.
Ballor, you know how to use inspiration?
Yep, I've just looked it up.
Okay. So basically you can add it to an attack roll or saving throw.
Or ability check.
Or ability check.
Yep.
Um,
And it's probably a good idea to heal your barbarian now, considering that I've currently lost about as much health as some of you have.
it is
Stop,
the
like I
gnolls'
said.
turn.
You still have like double our health.
Alright, so the first one, because you're right next to him, is going to try to bite you.
Okay. Does not have advantage.
It does not, and it rolls poorly, so it kind of snaps its teeth at you. And the second one is going to attack you with its longbow.
Ooh, okay.
Is that with disadvantage being that close range?
The second one is not
Oh, the
that
second
close.
one, sorry. I thought second attack. My bad.
No, they don't have multi-attack.
I misheard.
Okay.
It is going to attack you, and I am assuming 17 hits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait. I'm going to use scathing words as my reaction to drop that attack roll a d6.
You mean cutting words?
Yeah, cutting words, scathing words.
Alright.
I'm
What do you
insulting
say?
This gnoll.
What do you say to this
I'm
gnoll
gonna
that
say,
only speaks
"Hey,
gnoll?
No, you can't hit him. Hey, bad about it. Hey, bad about it. Oh,
Oh god, really?
Roll
Right,
it. Let's see how much it
roll
reduces it
it.
by.
It's
So
a
what's it,
d6,
baby?
right?
that's going to bring it down by 3.
Alright, so does
14 hits.
14.
My AC is 14.
Ah, man.
That was
It's worth a
close.
shot.
So that is 1d8 plus 1 piercing damage. That is on the floor. I'm gonna go pick it up in a sec. That is 7 piercing damage reduced to 3 because you are raging. It does
3
half
damage?
piercing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool, so I take 3 damage. I'm now down to 19. I started at 35.
Oh, poor you.
And see, that's why I'm not immediately healing you.
Yeah, you
Alright.
were on the health that I have total.
Alright, Armenos.
I'm going to take another 30 this way.
Alright.
Wait, let me just double check. Is that where I was? Or was I
You
one-
were
one
one
over?
spot over, so you still have a 1 square. Yeah.
Is that where I
Yeah, you have clear line of sight on both of them now.
I'm gonna go for the back one because more people can hit the front one.
Okay.
And you don't want to risk pissing off your barbarian even more.
To be fair, and that one would hit Selhene rather than you this time.
Yay!
It's a 10.
That doesn't hit.
I am rolling so poorly. Literally, my rolls have been trash.
Belinda.
Okay, will my full movement get me to one of the knolls?
Not quite.
Alright, well... let's see.
Well, it would, but you would not have an action.
Okay, so, hang on, let me see if I can actually figure out this on the map. Alright, in that case, I'm gonna take a dash.
Alright.
And I'm going to stop 15 feet away from the knoll.
I
from the
think you
closest
can
one?
do that without dashing.
Yeah, you don't need to dash for that.
Okay, so anyway, I want to stop, but since I can't take an action, I want to stop out of its immediate reach.
Alright.
So if it
if
takes
you-
a 5-foot step or a 10
If you're like, if you want to stop 15 feet away from it, then you have an action still.
Okay, great. I hit it
With?
with my sacred weapon.
Do you have 15 feet reach with it?
Oh, then no.
You said
okay,
you stopped 15 feet from
No,
it.
I stopped
Yeah.
it. No, okay. Then no, I don't have anything to do really, so I'm just gonna stop there.
Can't you use your crossbow?
I don't know. Is switching weapons an action?
It's
No.
part of your action.
It's part of your action.
Okay, cool. Okay, great. Then let's do that. I thought that switching weapons was an action.
Nope.
And I don't. And then I was like, but I don't want to waste 2 actions switching from crossbow to longsword to whatever. I was like,
No,
that
no.
would be stupid.
It's part of your
Okay.
attack action.
All right, so I waste it with my crossbow. Where did I put my crossbow stats? Oh, that makes a 19. I assume that hits.
Yeah, that hits.
Yay.
I wish I was able to roll this high.
Crossbow does 1d6 for a whopping 4 damage.
Okay. Gosh. There.
I mean, I realize it can close with me and attack me, but
Yeah, it has Krark in front of it. Krark.
exactly, like,
Which,
exactly.
by
so.
the way, Krark, it's your turn.
Krark, sorry. So it's me?
Yeah.
Gonna stay exactly where I am because why would I move? I'm right next to an enemy. I'm going to reckless, and I'm
Okay.
just gonna slice at it,
Okay.
which is a 23 to hit for
Yeah.
10 points of damage,
Oh, it looks really rough.
and I get the bonus attack from Frenzy,
Yes, you do.
which is a crit.
Nice.
That would be 32 points of slashing damage.
Wait,
32 points of slashing damage to the gnoll that had 1 hit point.
Holy shit!
We have been
That's
wasting-
overkill.
You just cleave it in half from head to pelvis, and it just parts in 2 bits and falls
And
to the
this
ground.
is why you frenzy.
Oh god. Oh god.
Alright! So that was
What?
your turn.
So,
Selhene!
are you a scared warlock?
Just like
Um,
straight through the middle.
that was like really, really ridiculous, you guys.
Yes, it was.
Okay, I have burned my
Barbarian.
action surge, but I am going to. Yes. I am going to take aim with my pistol,
Mm-hmm.
and I believe this is my last shot I can take. No, I have to reload.
Yeah, you have to.
Is reloading an action or a bonus
Yes, it
action?
is. It is. I'll allow you to do it as a bonus action. I am benevolent, but it would be your count as your attack, like an attack action. Yeah, no, actually, no. It's your attack action that is used to reload.
Okay.
So you can't do that. Well, you can
Alright.
reload. You can't shoot this turn.
But I can do it as a bonus? Or
No.
is it an actual action?
Oh, it's an actual action.
Alright,
If you could
Um,
make an attack as a bonus action, which you can't.
I can't. I mean, no.
Yeah, it counts
Yes,
as
but no.
as an attack.
Excellent. Moving up, and I'm going to change for my rapier and attack it that way.
Okay.
'Cause why not? God. No.
How much? How bad?
Swoosh. 4 and 3, 7.
Yeah, no. Nathaniel.
It's all on you, buddy.
Okay.
No pressure.
Or anything.
How come there's a honey badger there?
Honey Badger don't care!
And
What?
it just takes what it wants.
Yeah.
There's a honey badger on top
What?
of the
Does that? I don't know why that was there.
knoll. The knoll's a druid.
God.
You know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna do this. I'm going to cast blindness on the gnoll.
Okay.
What?
Does it have a
Going to cast
save?
blind- yes, it does. Has to make a Constitution saving throw. If it fails, the target is either blinded or deafened.
All right. 8 doesn't save,
No, it does not.
so it is now blind.
All right.
The poor Knoll. He's just seeing its companion get utterly dismembered by the barbarian.
Then one person tries to come up and just miss, and then all of a sudden, nothing.
The world is darkness.
At the end of each of its turns, the target can make a Constitution saving throw. On a success, the spell ends.
Okay. Armenos.
I saw this happen, didn't I?
Yeah.
Okay.
Blind!
What does blindness actually do, aside from blind, before someone gives me the obvious answer? I mean, like, effect.
Well, he can't see. His attacks will be at disadvantage. It's gonna
And
swing
attacks
while,
against creature
like
have
it.
advantage.
Yeah, it knows that there is Selhene in front of it, for example. So its attack would be at disadvantage. I would say that he would not get opportunity attacks. I'm looking for the specifics, but
I mean, a blind creature can't see and automatically fails any ability check that requires sight. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage.
Oh, sweet, I get advantage on
Cool,
it.
so I don't need to go reckless.
Eldritch one more time for good luck. With a crit!
alright, roll your damage.
That is 15.
Nice. That really hurts him. Or her.
It.
It. Alright.
And I'll telepathically get into its head. Wait, let me just check the range. Yeah, I can do that. And they'll be like, bit to the left. No, further left. No, to your right. No, he's above you now. Constantly giving, like, random directions.
You are a dick.
Holy.
You're assuming the Knoll speaks common.
Which it doesn't.
As long as it knows a language, I
Yeah,
can
it will
telepathically
understand you.
Interesting.
That is Warlock telepathy.
Okay.
Alright,
My turn?
Belinda. Yeah.
All right. I smite it with my sacred weapon.
Alright, I'm gonna guess you move up to it first.
Yes. I move. I'm close enough that I can use less than my full movement to get to it.
Yes.
Okay.
So roll your attack.
Yes.
Poor thing's blinded, looking around everywhere, and it's about to get smited into oblivion.
Well, with all my extra modifiers, that comes up to a 17.
To hit?
Yes.
That hits.
Okay. And that is 10 damage.
And that kills him. It.
Woo!
Totally worth casting blindness.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I didn't even roll for advantage, but whatever. No, I rolled a 2. It wouldn't have mattered.
Alright. Sorry about having the fight being over and then not really.
I mean,
That's okay. That's okay. It allowed us to focus on like 3 enemies and then 2 enemies. So it's way better than trying to fight 5 enemies at once.
Yeah.
it meant I blew all my spell slots on Battle 1, and then have nothing but Eldritch Blast Battle 2.
What a shame that Eldritch Blast is a good spam trap.
I know. It's damn good job. Right, I'm going to slump to the ground, and I'm gonna have a short rest.
Alright, I'm gonna
need a
take
long
my
rest.
dogs out and I'll be back in 10 minutes.
Okay, well, I actually have to leave.
Yeah, I was
You have
gonna
to
say
leave.
like I
Yeah.
have work in the
Yeah.
morning and
Yeah.
And I have a job interview, so
Alright,
I gotta go, guys.
well,
Okay.
that's fine.
Yeah, work done.
I'll say
That was
that you
fun.
guys managed to get, you short rest, you managed to get back to the village, and everyone is super happy, but it took you a bit longer than they thought, so the feast is going to be on the next day. And also, you find Wallace, who is really pissed.
my heart bleeds. Really.
I was a part of that.
Well,
have
he's
no
not
knowledge.
pissed, he looks like so disappointed.
Hurt?
I tell him that he probably wouldn't have made it if he had actually come with us.
Ouch.
No. I'll take him aside and say, you proved yourself just fine.
And Miya,
We entrusted
No,
the
I
village
didn't.
to you while we were away. That was the real truth the whole time.
Roll
hey
for
Miya,
this.
What
Roll
colour is the
deception.
shirt? Is it red by chance?
No. Roll deception, please.
21.
Fucking bards.
The village was fine. Oh, well. Okay.
It might
I
not.
guess.
Something
was
could
fun.
have became.
I guess.
Do I hear this?
Yeah.
I try and quickly
Don't
say,
you ruin this for me, man. Don't you ruin this for me.
As I strode past him carrying one of the boar, I tell him, well, big rules minions are still around. You never know what would have happened. Just continue on with the boar.
I slide in as well and say, it was safe, and it was fine, because you were here. Because you protected it.
You guys are terrible. Roll a deception check also.
Did you slide in his DMs like, hey, baby?
Oh my
That was the
god.
lowest deception roll I've done all game, 14.
Crap.
Can I do
You
it?
are horrible people.
Wait,
Shit.
do I get any form of advantage because it's just continuing on this line?
You're fine because he's like, well, okay. I guess you're right. Still not quite the same as actually doing something, but I guess so. I just don't want to finish my whole life in here.
I give him a light elbow, give him a bit of a wink, and say, I know who's probably really happy that you protected this village. And I whisper into his ear, Elbert.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you guys.
Hey,
Is going to head back and continue making ammo or something. I don't know. I really gotta go. I need to get like makeup
that's
and everything.
fine.
I'll see you guys later.
The feast will be
so long.
the next night, and maybe we can schedule something with Nihon.
Yeah.
And
'Cause I do want to continue doing this.
Yeah,
I'm
it's fun.
having fun with this group.
yeah.
It's scary that there's more going on if we're actually going to have to be there for the feast.
I don't know what you're
Okay.
talking about.
Anyways,
I just want
yeah.
to wrap things
Take
up.
care.
Bye.
Good luck.
Yeah, this was actually really fun.
It was. It was very fun. Thank you for an excellent game, Miya. And hopefully we will be able to schedule something to finish up this module that was supposed to be a lot shorter according
Yeah,
to...
well, it is 2 modules together, but each is supposed to be between 2 and 3 hours, which, yeah, right, more like 5 each.
Right. Because the game designers are on crack.
They didn't realise that the RP in RPG stands for roleplay.
Exactly.
Also, we did have a
Not
lot of
roleplay.
tangents and chatting, but
Yeah.
still,
Hey, that's
that-
part of the game. That is part of the
Not
game.
that is part of the game.
Yeah.
Alright, well, we'll try and
criticals
schedule
scare
something that
me.
works for everyone, which is gonna be fucking hard given that all of my weekends tend to be D&D, birthdays, both!
Yep. I hear you. My
Yeah, my
weekends
Saturday
are
is,
D&D.
at least for the next month, are still locked down.
Yeah, my weekends generally are D&D and or work.
Yeah, mine
And
is
or-
football game, followed by recovering from said football game.
God, my crit strikes scare me so badly.
You know-
Barbarians are scary.
Are they
Barbarians
as scary
really
as
are.
Divine Smite crits?
I don't want to know about that one.
Well,
Yeah,
we
Divine
saw
Smite
that
is
one
very
at level 2 from our Paladin.
True. Christ.
That
Yeah,
was,
but Yeah, but at least the paladin doesn't like setting every
that
enemy
was
that
that
exists on
wasn't a divine
fire.
smite. That was a thunderous smite.
Oh,
That
right,
wasn't even divine smite.
right.
What was even funnier was when every time we got into a group combat in our Pathfinder campaign, I would cast a spell called Blistering Invective and set every enemy within 30 feet of me on fire if I demoralized them.
Wow.
Is that an Inquisitor spell?
Yep.
Blistering Invective!
Yeah, Inquisitor.
You get to make an Intimidate check on everyone around you within 30 feet, and if they're demoralized, and consider that I had a plus 22 to Intimidate, if they were demoralized, I set them on fire.
Yeah,
Wow.
Inquisitors are fun.
All
Now
right.
he's a cleric.
Okay. On that note, I shall leave you. Thanks
Alright.
for a fun game, and we'll talk later.
Yep.
Bye bye.
Take care. And
Bye.
thanks for joining us, Daphne.
Yeah,
I'm
that
doing just as shitty as
timing
I
was
felt 8
just
hours ago.
that timing was just not right. I could have run just one of them. I was like, 2 hours, that's gonna be a bit short. I'm gonna put the two of them together. They happen one after another.
I mean, hey, so long as we can continue this, I'd be happy to keep playing.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, but maybe not without half of the party.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I
And
mean,
at some point
again,
in the future,
another session.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd love
and
to
at some
do more
point in the future, if you can actually get free time, I would love to introduce you to the madness that is Pathfinder.
Free,
Oh.
free what?
free. Oh.
What is this
Schedule that
thing
for
you call free time?
I don't know either. But to be fair, our DM in our regular campaign has got one character that we like to refer to as the Intercontinental Ballistic Wizard.
You guys are playing on Mondays, right?
Yeah.
Which
And
would
he's-
actually be doable. Kinda.
We do actually play relatively late now. We play at 9 in the evening, BST. Well, GMT.
Yeah, so that's like at 10 in the evening for me.
Yeah.
And I've been fixing my sleep schedule, so...
We'd be running until about 1 o'clock in the morning your time, annoyingly, because one of our people works till 9.
Yeah, that's...
It's just typical, isn't it?
Yeah, it just really doesn't work for me. Like, I've been working really hard to get my sleep pattern back to normal. So
I know the feeling. But yeah, I think you'll enjoy that comment about the Intercontinental Ballistic Wizard. And I can explain, like, go put your dogs out, it's fine. I'll explain when you come back about the Peasant Railgun.
Right. I am going to stop